Don't have to wait. Same-day service. Schedule now at BayouCDJR.com. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Wednesday, August 13th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 93. In hour one of today's show, we'll give you an injury report on the New Orleans Saints, and we'll give you the latest LSU practice report. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN, and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Goal!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio. Here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. It is Wednesday morning. Jake Flynn, Delandra, Tay all here with you. Love a good Wednesday. We got Would You Rather Wednesday. We got Dear Delandra coming up, one of our favorite segments of the week. We got to get the juice a little bit turned up in here. A little low energy when we walked in, but I felt the Yo's started to pick it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Excited about today's music theme. We've got a lot to get to. We got to break down training camps. Flynn smart and wore a jacket. It tells you exactly how this room works. He is in a hoodie, maybe pants. I don't know.
Very short shorts.
Okay,
actually.
Very short dad hoochie shorts. And I'm in shorts and short sleeves because this room has a mind of its own.
Got a lot of climates in here.
We do. Lots of them.
And I've been prepared. It's like the first hour, too. After the first hour, it starts warming up a bit.
It used to be 9. It got colder.
I started doing the push-ups. But like to start, I don't do the push-ups before the show, so it gets a little chilly. And I came in about 30 seconds to a minute early today to get a little extra prep in for my top 25 pick later in the show, 8 o'clock hour.
Did you just tease?
I did.
For you. You're getting good at this.
Month 3, buddy.
What?
I don't think the math is right on that one, but
Month 3? Third month?
Yeah, I don't think you've done 3 months worth of shows.
I'm in the third month. Started in June.
okay, you're in the third month. Yeah.
I
Actually,
don't
not
know,
really.
June was kinda-
No, because you started like late June.
June 1.
Yeah, I mean, June was really
June 2.
hit or miss. It was like, is he going to be here this week? Is he not?
Wait, was
I
it
missed
June
3
2nd?
days.
Is he going to go on his 40th birthday trip?
Was it really June 2nd?
June 2nd.
Either way, this is your second month. Oh, well, I guess so.
No,
yeah.
guys,
You're
I'm
in your
objectively
third.
correct on this.
You're in your third.
Okay, June to July was 1 month. July to now is 2.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and you're yeah. It's
If y'all
been 2,
could
but
see,
you're in your
if
third
you're not
month.
watching, if y'all could see the smoke coming from his brain right now, trying to figure out what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I
Sorry,
mean,
bud.
6 plus 2 is 8.
I'm not
started in
okay, so
month-
I'm in month 3. I'm not 3 month old.
Correct. You're
Okay,
in month
is that what
3.
we're saying?
I don't think you are. Wait, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
August 2nd would have been 2 months, so you're in your
Let's
third.
just count it out.
technically.
Okay.
Are we learning to count to 3 today?
It's too early.
Here on Off the Bench.
Oof, I don't know.
It is Wednesday.
It is CTE OTB, so who knows? Maybe
One
so.
brain cell in this room.
In the entire room together. Delandra, how we doing? How was last night?
Good.
Anything fun? Watch any
I guess I
shows?
just went to St. George and then.
Yeah, well, you said you had stuff to do.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
How's our guy David DeLucci doing?
good. He opposed something
Love that.
So we love when somebody opposes something.
Nice. The eyes didn't have it?
No. Well, actually, I think the eyes did end up having that one, but it's just like, so they made me go to St. George to city council meetings to live stream them, right?
Yep.
And sometimes they're super boring. Sometimes like they get a little spicy. Like the ones I did last week, the Planning and Zoning Commission was a little spicy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Not to get everybody too excited too early in the morning.
Hey,
but,
easy here at 7:04.
I guess somebody's trying to build like a new subdivision out there in St. George, and David was not with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I
Shout
think
out
it
to
ended
Leach.
up passing.
Erroneous.
Oh, that would be.
Do they use the word erroneous? Do they use the word concur?
I haven't heard erroneous yet.
Okay.
Don't think I've heard concur, but they do say I.
It's coming.
Yeah. Or they'll be like,
Ayes and nays?
I haven't heard a nay. I heard of an I yesterday when they were voting on the
Is there a
subdivision.
gavel?
No gavels.
What?
They do have nameplates though. And
Worst
like they
city
do
planning
let the
meeting ever.
public
No
they do
gavels?
let the public come comment. And whenever I went to
okay.
the planning and oh my gosh, they argued about this subdivision for like an hour. Like an hour spent on one item. But
Yeah.
last week when I went to the Planning and Zoning Commission, this like older man gets up and he's like, I declare a point of motion or something like that. And he's like, you can't interrupt me because I declared this and you got to let me talk or whatever. And everyone's like, that's not how that works. Like, we will call for public comment or something. But yeah, I don't know.
Hey, look, I still don't understand how St. George works. I think I live in St. George.
You are
Still
in
don't-
St.
Yeah,
George.
exactly. Still don't know how it works. We'll figure that out maybe on the back end.
It's like Michael from The Office when he says, I declare
Yes.
bankruptcy.
That's exactly what that was. They were like, you can't do that.
It's not how you
We
do
can interrupt you.
Tay, did you go to any St. George meetings last night or maybe ones out in Livingston?
Jake, if I tried to guess where they actually meet, I'd be completely making it up.
I'll bet Livingston's
believe
got
it or
a
not,
sweet spot where they meet.
believe it or not, I don't go to a lot
trailer, what is
lot of meetings.
But I
Not a
could,
meeting guy.
I could actually see you going to something
for
like
sure.
that.
No.
Like something
My God.
bothered
You better
you and
clear
walked
these
a little
trees.
bit. Yeah,
Guys,
That's right.
yeah.
I got this
nothing
neighbor.
bothers me. When do I
That's
get
not
bothered?
true.
I got
When do
this
I get
neighbor
bothered,
that
guys?
is only cutting his grass every 3 weeks. It's getting up to 6 inches.
Well,
I can see you complaining about
That's
that.
true.
I can't.
HOA?
I can't because
That's
I don't
what I
have
was
an
more talking
HOA,
about,
and
is-
I specifically bought a house that didn't have an HOA, so can't complain about it.
I was talking more about like the
rebel.
grass around the city, like in the median, if it was like
Yeah.
too high with your love of cutting grass.
I'm worried about
You
me.
would like drop subtle hints, like drop a pair of Air Monarchs off like right there in the middle, just to try to subtly
Air
let them know
Monarchs.
they need to cut the grass.
I got other stuff. I'm too busy worried about me. Not a
Oh, a little selfish guy.
Not
Don't
a-
care
we
about
gotta
the
clear
Wow,
community.
Does he
big
care
me
about the
guy,
community?
huh?
Don't care about the
100%.
community.
100%.
Guess
Yep.
who
Why
lives
are
in
you
the
so
community?
dressed up today?
You do.
Yeah.
So be selfish.
Yeah, why are you dressed up today? You got a button up.
I mean,
you
I just got a
jeans
button on and jeans.
Yeah. Well, have you seen the way we dress?
She's got a dress on.
I mean,
Well, Alondra's
It's very-
always dressed nice, but I mean,
but also like putting a dress on is so lazy.
I just
I
asking,
don't have to
man.
put
That's a good
pants
point,
on.
too.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Tell you what,
Girls can
we
be
get crazy,
lazier
Jay.
and look nicer.
Yeah.
Hour number 2 might roll these sleeves up. Okay?
All right, there you
Wait,
go. All right,
wait,
there you go.
color's right. It's coming.
All
All
right,
right.
all right.
Them boys gonna be elbow height.
So that's basically what T-Bob used to do with the buttons.
right.
When he started
He went-
feeling
he
real
went-
froggy, he'd go 3 buttons
He
down.
would go lower. I'm gonna go higher.
I
That's
love
just
that.
the only difference.
Roll up the sleeves, maybe part the hair on the other side tomorrow. It's gonna get crazy.
I
Crazy.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah,
That's
let's
gonna get
don't
wild.
Get too
Okay,
far
relax.
out there.
Yeah, I just keep envisioning like the show Parks and Rec.
Oh my gosh, I love that show.
Which is better than The Office?
It is.
Sorry.
Different than The Office. It's hard to rank a better.
I feel like those two go against each other.
They do a little bit.
I mean, you know this.
I would
I've
say
tried,
equally.
I've tried The Office.
I would say equally
10
great.
times. And
Yeah, I don't see it being your
no,
type
it's
of
not.
show.
It's not.
Um,
I've tried.
Parks and Rec is
It's
good.
me.
Parks and Rec, but like the
Parks and
city
Rec's
council
more-
meetings,
Yeah.
those are
Yeah.
just so.
That's how I
fantastic.
feel.
Mm-hmm. I
Jake,
mean,
are you
like
an
what
Office
you
guy?
just said, like
Yes.
an older gentleman saying, like I declare, like
He really did. It's on video.
it's great.
I live
Good for him
streamed it.
though. Like if you're passionate about something,
Yeah.
go fight for it.
No, for sure. I forgot what it was.
Even if DeLucia opposes you.
Right. And I honestly can't find myself caring enough about planning and zoning, but maybe I will one day. Right now is not the time.
It's not the time of life.
No.
I get it.
I don't think I'm there yet. I don't own any property. So maybe once I do, I'll care, but I don't.
All right,
Yeah, I don't know a lot of people that are at that part of their life.
If they are, we're not hanging. We're not going for dose together.
Right. You would be surprised by the amount of people, from the public that are at these St. George City Council
I believe
meetings.
you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yes. I just when I wake up in the morning, put my feet on the ground, I just choose happiness.
Right.
That's what I choose.
Yeah.
I don't choose a path
the
of
people
resistance.
that
You also smell colors, so I mean, CTE and a whole deal.
The people that go there
Smell colors? Dreaming cartoons.
Right. Oh my God,
When
that
you
is
hit
the
T-Bob,
funniest.
I wasn't in. I forget where I was,
so
and you hit
funny.
T-Bob with, "Do you dream in cartoons?" Because I think T-Bob does dream in cartoons.
Yeah. He was like, you know what? You don't? Y'all don't do that?
Gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, the people that go there and show up ready to fight, I'm like, are you okay? What's going on at home?
Yeah.
I don't think we're in the age range yet. where
No,
we care
these
about
definitely
stuff
are
like that.
I don't know.
older
Man,
folk.
I'm 40.
Is that our generation?
No, that made us so disappointed.
Anywho.
At least
Zoning meetings.
I know.
Hmm.
The
Big
Board of
gulps.
Adjustments.
What could happen, in your neighborhood or around, the area that you visit? You drive a lot, whether it's on your way to kids' school or your path, daily path. What could happen that's so bad that would make you say, look up the times and dates of the next
I'm
city
not sure.
council
I mean,
meeting?
I'm not really sure there is.
I don't know.
So there's a.
I'm not saying it's
just-
bad. I don't know.
Trash on the side of the road, maybe? I don't.
Yeah, maybe so.
Well, there
It'd
was
have to
one
be a lot
night.
of
Yeah, the
trash.
grass be a little too high.
It'd take a lot for me.
Well, there's a bar that's not far from where I live, and one night the music was super loud. It was very, very loud, and it was late at night. And y'all know, I go to bed super early.
You did not call the
I
people
didn't
on
call
them.
anybody. I didn't call anybody, but I was like, if this continues, I can't live like this. There has to be there has to be rules. I know because my grandparents, they always get in trouble for
the
how
bar,
loud the
yeah.
music is. So there has to be rules for it. So
Right.
I was just gonna look at the rule book.
Okay. Where do you find that? That rule book?
Probably in the
So
there's
I think for that,
what do
you
they
just-
call it?
I mean, you were barking
City
up the wrong
rule
tree
book.
here.
One
I didn't
versus
even.
city,
I
one
didn't
versus-
even.
ordinance.
The city
City ordinance.
I
There you
didn't
go.
even know I lived in St. George till y'all told me weeks ago. So I don't think I'm gonna know.
Yeah, if you look it up in the city ordinance, they should have it in there.
I'm a little
I bet-
disappointed. I mean, music's your thing. It must not have been your
Bruh.
type of music.
That
But
point
it's
is-
also
you
like
just call the
thumping my
cops, right?
walls,
Yeah.
You just call the cops.
yeah.
You can't call the people.
Why?
Hey, come on, man. I mean,
For a bar,
you can't.
For a-
you gonna be a narc?
They're it's against the law. It's a noise ordinance.
I would just look at the ordinance, and if the ordinance said,
Hey, if we ever run into some stuff and somebody snitches, 15
I'm just saying,
did it.
if you're thinking, all right, what are you gonna do if you've had enough? Are you gonna call the cops when they're doing it, or are you gonna go to a city planning meeting?
I'm not gonna go to either.
Which one?
I'm just gonna be like, you
I
know
would
what?
do it.
I mean,
go to the business.
yeah, the next day maybe.
What if you had
hey guys, could y'all turn it from 11 to 9?
What if you had a newborn child that it kept waking up in the middle of the night? Now what we doing?
I mean,
Okay, now we're thinking.
no.
What if little
Like
Harlow,
Harlow
little
keeps
Harlow's,
waking up.
Arlo would be on the coffee table probably dancing. If I'm gonna be completely honest with
That's
you.
fair.
All right, I think you have unrealistic expectations for people and their babies.
No, I've got a
Because
lot of
Harlow's
them.
going to be dancing.
I've got 5 of them. Been through the process.
Got it. Well,
I want to know why at the St. George meetings they're not fighting harder for this little plot of land right here.
that's the mall,
That's
right?
that's that.
Oh, yeah,
that's
it's the
the
mall.
actually map right there.
Yep, that's
Oh,
the
that
map
is
of
the
St.
mall.
George. Look at this area.
Yeah.
Love that.
They don't want them all, huh?
I guess not.
I mean,
They didn't want the
Alright.
Blue
the
Zoo.
mall kind of
Alright.
sucks.
Does it?
Yeah,
I don't go there a lot.
exactly.
We
Took
grew
one of my little girls to Build-A-Bear.
We grew up in the 80s, early 90s. Like, we got like a soft spot for malls.
Well,
Especially
like,
Jake. He was rocking with his leather jacket to Abercrombie.
yeah, I love the mall.
had a leather
The mall
jacket.
here kind of just not great.
It's
Whoa. Y'all didn't do letter
No,
jackets?
they did. I just didn't.
Why?
I didn't have one. I don't know. My brother had one. My older brother had one.
Wasn't a good enough fit.
You know, if Hollister didn't sell it, was it really worth me wearing?
I mean, that is very shocking to me because like even where I went to school, we were big letter jacket wearers.
Yeah,
like get
we
the
like
patches.
our school was like I said, my brother had one, but no, we weren't. It
wasn't a thing.
Not really. I mean, people had them, but no, they didn't wear them. Yeah.
For homecoming dances, did y'all wear the things like around your arm? And then the girls wore the thing like the
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if that was a
Corsage?
Texas corsage,
Right?
corsage.
And that was called
Corsage.
Corsage.
Wait, are you talking about like mums and
Mums
yeah.
and garden.
yeah, and the
Got a whole
garter?
bunch of mums.
Yeah, but it wasn't like flowers. It was just like.
It was just
It was
a,
like a
band.
band.
Yeah.
But it was like they would put like all these like.
Yeah.
streamers and stuff.
Yeah. We
Okay.
had
The
that.
girls wore the
Yeah.
mums,
And it
and,
was
then
like
the
that.
guys, yes.
Y'all didn't have that, Tay-Tay?
I mean, for like prom, it was the guys wore the whole thing right here.
Like
And
just a
then-
flower.
Yeah, and then the girls
Well,
wore
that
it
was
on
just
their
like at
wrist.
a normal like
Like,
No.
normal
same thing,
dance.
same thing.
You don't
Like,
understand.
look at
Like
the-
back
look
in the
at the
day,
mom.
y'all, they had like
Like
I'm
the
talking about like
huge-
big,
Yeah.
gigantic
No,
like
we just did it-
ribbons.
They
and
put like stuffed
bows.
animals in them.
homecoming.
And,
Yeah.
like
It was for homecoming.
streamers.
Yeah.
It was just homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stream like the girls would
Yeah.
like go down to their feet.
Yes,
almost.
they're the bigger the better. with mums.
We'll pull up a picture.
I mean, no telling what our parents had to
Do
like,
homecoming
spend for
mum.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing.
It was
Oh
a
no,
big
they were
thing.
expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you
I think
would.
mine had a little football on it.
Yeah,
Maybe like a whistle.
probably.
Wait, Jake, y'all did this?
Probably.
Did it have honorable mention all district? on it?
Absolutely. 100%.
Jake, y'all did this?
Aspiring at that
Yeah,
point.
we did it too. Yeah.
Well, because like when I search homecoming moms, one of the first things that comes up is homecoming moms Texas.
I think it's
See,
a Texas thing.
It's
So,
a-
like, it
I
must
think
be
it's a Texas thing too. It's not surprising that Shreveport did
I've
it.
never seen these.
Look,
Like,
I told
people-
y'all if y'all gonna give me something, I'll take East Texas over Southern Arkansas.
People would create businesses off of making
Yeah,
mums
oh, yeah.
for people.
Oh, I'm
Like,
sure.
okay,
I'm sure they charge.
Do all of them wear it like this girl? She just has
There
a
it
giant
is.
belly.
That's
it.
Over
That's
dress.
it.
They're
Yes.
like super extra.
Wait, it
like
looks
like
way
she's-
more extra.
It looks
now.
like she's wearing it around her neck.
Yeah, it's
not
usually
a
just like a
It wasn't a
pin.
neck deal, it was a pin
yeah.
deal, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
So
that's it.
Tay-Tay, that's not here.
No.
All right.
All right.
No, so like it's we did it just like a normal wedding. Like the guys wear the little
Okay.
thing on your chest and the girls wear it on their wrist.
Definitely a Texas
I don't.
thing.
We're not sitting here
Joey
saying
says.
it's the right thing to do at all.
No, I'm just saying
No, but
this,
it's
it
a
was a
thing.
That's
thing.
the thing that we did.
Yeah.
So it does add to people's argument that Shreveport is East Texas.
You know, you think I've ever heard that before?
No, I'm not. And that's not a bad thing.
And
East
again,
Texas is fantastic.
like if y'all want to make an all 318 team, I think you'd be happy with the 318ers that have come down here to play for the Tigers. Y'all got a lot to say until y'all need a 318er to come down here. Just saying.
I know. Well,
Make a pretty solid team. At front seven, our tackles, Whitworth and Will Campbell, would be pretty solid.
and the 903 boys. That's East Texas.
Who would that be? Just you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Saron Black.
Where's Sir? He went to your house,
My high
right?
school.
I
He
forgot
was,
about
he
that.
was my left tackle my senior year. He was a sophomore.
Did he get first team all district?
I don't know. I think he was.
For sure he did.
No, he wasn't injured. He played the whole year.
He did. He never got injured. He played like through bone knee.
Also
stuff
on
here.
that team, Brandon Pettigrew.
Yeah, I remember him. Tight end, stud. He was your high school teammate.
Yeah, but he was my high school teammate. He was a junior my senior year, but
And you still got honorable mention?
he tore
Going to
his,
that guy?
He blew his knee out in our scrimmage.
So it was his fault.
Not jamboree scrimmage.
How did y'all not win more games?
We
I mean, you had you, Saron, and a first round tight end.
we actually had 7 D1 signings my senior year. We had 17 or 18 D1 signings total
Yeah,
between
must
sophomores.
not have had the leadership.
We got beat in the semifinals. I mean, we made a run.
Like Spurrier said, leaders ain't got none of them.
Our high school had never gotten past the second round of the playoffs until my senior year, and then we got to the. Well, we should have won, but whatever.
Bad snap. What was the guy's name? Center.
It wasn't a bad snap.
I thought Jimbo said it was a bad snap.
Well, I was making a protection adjustment. He snapped it, thinking like,
Was it a good snap?
Wasn't a great one.
if I was standing there,
So that turns it into a.
if I was standing there, it would have been a great snap. I just wasn't standing there. It's kind of like Brett Helms in the national championship.
All right, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, some unfortunate news to one of our guys and to the New Orleans Saints offensive line. So we'll get the show started, give you that update when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyota.batonrouge.com. And once you go to the website, you can buy new, you can lease, and you can rent. Everything is available. If you're watching on YouTube, you see right there on the homepage. All those vehicles that you see right there. Of course, you can buy new, but also you can lease. Per-day rental prices as well. Better than those big box rental retailers. You're going to go in, you're going to see the price, you're going to be blown away. And again, when everything is available, typically you get like maybe 3 cars total to choose from, but that's not the case over at All-Star. So go to the website today, see what they have for you, see what they can get you in today, allstartoyota.batonrouge.com.
Yeah, if it's just that time where you're driving around, you got a bunch of miles in your car, and it's time for a change, time for something new, whether it's a brand new vehicle, whether it's a used vehicle, whether you want to like set up a long-term lease situation, whatever it is. And if you conveniently located on Airline Highway, but you can go see everything on their lot right now on their website. That's allstartoyota.batonrouge.com.
Surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered.
We used to chase that Chattanooga freight, couple of kids in a Chevrolet, catch a little air when we cross the tracks, sipping on something from a paper stack. You hang your shirt on that maple limb, slipping through the moon to the river bend. Wasn't very long, I was jumping in. I guess I'm still
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. What you looking at over there, Delandra?
Just for starters.
What? I saw you over there cheating.
I'm like
I know.
Making sure there's no
Over
pop-ups
there,
on
hustle.
there.
Let's get this thing started.
Wait, let's see.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, well done, well done. Go to GoFlowIV.com, GoFlow IV Spa. Check them out on Facebook as well. It is right on Jefferson near Bocage. You can go ahead and book that appointment. A lot of different things they can help you out with. You can find the packages on that website. You see the number right behind me, 225-953-8150. You can do it before. You can do it after. We always encourage you, go ahead and plan ahead. But either way, go to GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, that's got this strange, extremely hot weather cold running through Baton Rouge right now. I think everybody in our family's gotten it. I told y'all last week I went and signed up as a new customer, did everything, and from sign up to when my IV and my treatment was done, it was 30 minutes.
Yep.
So you're in and out. It's not going to take a whole day. A great customer service over there, and I felt incredible afterwards. So yeah, y'all go see them, get vitamized, get hydrated. GoFlowIV.com.
All right, so the thing we talked about most after the Saints' first preseason game was our disappointment in the offensive line. It was a group that we had heard had been doing really well in camp, and it wasn't in the totality of the offensive line. It was really just a couple of spots. But as a unit, as we know, we talk about it all the time, football, greatest sport that we have, because you have to be working in unison with your teammates. It has to be 11 guys with the same goal, doing the same things, working in the same direction. Well, they didn't get that done the other night against the Chargers, and they just took another blow because our guy, Will Clapp, obviously former LSU Tigers, joined us on this show just a couple of weeks ago. He is going to be placed on the IR. I think he got hurt the first play. He tried to stay in. You could tell something wasn't quite right, and so Will Clapp is going to go. He's got Liz Frank.
Oh, man.
I've had that. It sucks. It is not fun. It's painful. It's not something you can come back maybe. He maybe could come back late in the year, but, I mean, it would be a crazy rehab. It would be one of those ones where he's living basically – every single day, 8 hours a day, trying to rehab. And at this point in his career, I just don't think that's probably the smart choice for anybody involved. And so Will's going to be out for the year, Liz Frank injury. And again, Matt, it's a big blow because, well, I mean, McCoy's a stud. I think he's your best overall offensive lineman, but he's been through injuries. And that's why they signed Will Clapp. Will had been here before, but also he had been with Kellen in L.A. with the Chargers. And so they knew each other. And it's okay, well, if McCoy goes down, we've got this guy I can count on. Now you're kind of, yet again, hitting reset on one of these offensive line positions.
Yeah, you just you hate to see it. I mean, of course, as Saints fans, man, we don't want to – you can't be bit by the injury bug.
So we talked about this team has to stay healthy if they want any kind of a chance.
Well, starting 22, to 22, top 25, 30 guys, good. Pretty good players. You can form a team – and not be and be competitive.
Maybe not be the worst in the NFL.
Maybe not be the worst in the
32nd roster like we talked about.
But when you start getting the injuries, that's where you're really going to see the gaps and the gaps in talent between this team and then that is what can lead to potentially lead to just a bad record at the end of the year and drafting high in 2026. But like for Will Clapp personally, I came on this show. We all cheer for him. LSU guy, he wanted to come to the Saints. He wanted
from New Orleans, where he played high school ball.
That's right. And so he wanted to come with the new coaching change. He had familiarity with it. And you could tell, when we talked to him, you could see it in his face, you could hear it in his voice, truly excited about the opportunity. So heartbreaking for him. The Liz Franks injuries. That is, it's something hard. And we alluded to this last year with injuries. So many people were bitten by the injury bug last year. But because of kind of the disarray that the team and the organization was, the coaching change, everything, the poor record, you got to question how hard people actually fought because you got to fight to get back. Like you got to want it. Just like you said, you got to spend day, night, mornings, everything in either in the training room or with the PTs, the strength coaches, rehabbing, handling the inflammation, also timing up like how you're working out, strengthening. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and it's hard. Like coming back from an injury is harder than working out when you're healthy. Yeah. Just because you got to work more hours, and it's more difficult. So you have to want it to get back. And so last year we kind of questioned how hard are these people actually fighting to get back on the field when there's not really anything there to worth fighting for. But this year, new season, new hopes. We'll see, especially like you mentioned it this late in his, later on in his career.
Yeah.
Is it the right thing to do to try to get back? We'll see. His body will let him know.
Yeah, as our guy Nick Underhill reported, they have tried out already a bunch of interior offensive linemen. They had, 2 centers and a guard come out there, work out for the team to try to see if they can get somebody to shore up, at least during camp. I mean, you still got 2 preseason games. You still got some time left in camp. Justin Ross also was a part of this tryout. Remember him, combine star, first-round pick, right? He was top, I don't know, top 15, I know, from the Bengals, I'm pretty sure, years ago. Leonard Payne was also in that defensive tackle, maybe some names that you will know, but it looked like it was defensive tackle, interior offensive line, and receiver that the Saints tried to work out here. In the receiver room, like we've kind of talked about it, if your guys aren't ready to go,
well, look,
I don't know what to tell whoever.
I wouldn't look too much into like the workouts because their teams work out guys every week.
They do
throughout the season. They're always working,
but it tells you like where they feel like they're deficient.
Yep. I remember when I came and worked out for the Saints before I signed with them. I think I was throwing, and there was like 6 wide receivers. There was like 2 tight ends, 2 running backs that were working out, and it was just like like when you're a free agent during the season, and like during training camp, like you're traveling and working out every single Monday or Tuesday.
2013, I don't even know what season it was, but I did the workout tour. I went
it's all guys you know too.
Yeah, I went to Chicago, went to Detroit, I went to Tampa, then I ended up in Denver. But I had at least like one guy with me. Had a much better workout than him. Shocking they signed him. Then I went to Detroit, and gosh, it was what was his name? Rock Cartwright played for Kansas State, I think, in college. Some of these names. Tampa Bay, Carl Nix maybe was there. Saints, obviously fans will remember that name. And they tried to get him to run a 40, and he was basically like, "I've made the Pro Bowl. I'm in year 10. You want me to run a 40?
Yeah, what?
What?" Mm-hmm. And then Denver was just me. So that was different. I was like, anybody else going to show up? Or like, nope, just you. Oh, cool. I got John Elway and Peyton Manning sitting here watching me run these drills. They're going to be so impressed with my cone drills here.
The only place
drills.
I went to, I had to work out with the Patriots. They tried to make me run a 40 with like they brought out the briefcase. Like the strength coach brought out the briefcase that had the laser time on there.
Yeah.
Like where you had to put your hand on the sensor pad and run through it. And I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm setting up a 40. I was like, "I'm not running a 40.
Yeah.
Like I'm a 8th-year quarterback
yep.
who is not a threat to anybody to pop off and get about 50, 60 a game.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why you need that. Let's just throw.
Yeah.
How about that?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, we want to do the 40, but you are going to do the L drill."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my God. All right. First L drill since the combine. 8 years previous to that."
Yep. How'd that go?
Hey, they signed me.
Oh, so maybe it went well.
The only time I worked out and didn't get signed, so I had to work out with the Saints, got signed, had to do a workout with the Patriots, had to do a workout, didn't have to do it with the Jets because had a hamstring injury. Had to work out with the Bills. Then I had to this was a funny one. I had to work out for the Packers when I came back after the Bills.
What?
Yeah, they had me work out on a Tuesday with all the free agents, like the receivers and everybody, and the tight ends and running backs again. They had me go throw to them. And so I'm there throwing in front of the scouts, and like Ted Thompson's there, and this was I think it was after their actual practice. So it might have been I can't remember what day it was. So I'm there and I'm working out, and I'm like, all right. So it's everybody I know. I'm like, like talking to all the equipment. I'm talking to everybody. And then Mike McCarthy like runs in. He's kind of late.
Yeah.
And he sees me like throw a slant route. And he's like, hey, what are we doing?
Yeah.
He's like, I think we're good. I was like, all right.
We don't know this guy. We've done a poor job of scouting. He's been here for a while.
Yeah. So I think we're good. But yeah, the only one I worked out with the Cowboys. And I think I told that story.
Yeah.
It was, I was there for multiple hours and I didn't get signed eventually. But hey, it landed here.
There you go. Ended your career in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Well done.
They're cutthroat about it too sometimes. When I was with the Saints, when I worked out with the Saints, it was a bunch of guys and everyone's trying to hold on to that dream. Everyone's trying like the last breath of the dream because they either been on a lot of them have been on some NFL teams for a couple of years, had success. They just can't find a way onto a roster.
Right.
Some guys have never been on. They're young guys, hungry. They're just trying to hold on to that dream. And like they come in and they're like, all right. And so all the group of us, he's like, all right, Flynn, you go up to see the GM. Everybody else, we're booking your plane tickets now. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, you just talk to him individually? Like, can you be a little nicer about it?
Yeah. And not with me in the room, please.
Yeah, well, he's
That'd
like,
be great.
Like, everybody else, there's going to be a van. We're going to take you to the airport. Brutal.
Not good. Or they can say, hey, we're going to take you to the hospital, get you some extra. Or like, we're going to look at you a little bit. Like, we really want to sign you. So we want you to do some extra stuff at the hospital.
That's a good sign if they did that.
Yeah, but you're there for 6 hours and then they don't sign you. And you're like, what the hell was that?
We know you're hurt. We think you're probably hurt, but you're just going to the airport.
All right, so yeah, Saints take a hit on the offensive line, and so Ross has got a great story up on LouisianaSports.net right now, kind of laying out who they tried out, where they feel like they're deficient, where they're going to go after this Will Clapp injury. So again, trying out multiple guards, multiple centers, multiple receivers, multiple defensive tackles over the last couple of days. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company. Find a full list of services they've got right there on the homepage. We say it all the time, from the beginning until the end and everywhere in between. And then once the end is there, the pool is built, they will also be your maintenance provider. So they are going to be there with you every step of the way. Check out a gallery of work right there on the homepage. If you're watching us on YouTube, you see the incredible work they can do. You also can tell that none of these pools look the same because they can do whatever you're dreaming up for your space. And so go to the website today or give them a call. All the information right there on the homepage of RussellPools.com.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. You got a lot of choice. A lot of people can dig a hole and fill it with water, but only Russell Pools can do it to the highest quality, the most trusted pool company in Louisiana for over 50 years. And most people also don't have an actual landscape architect on their staff, and they actually have two. So they can turn your dream to reality, turnkey an entire project. That's RussellPools.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
You gotta believe in the dream. Believe. You gotta believe in the dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
I said I want to touch the earth. I want to break it in my hands. I want to grow something wild and unruly. I want to sleep on the hard ground in the comfort of your arms, on a pillow of blue bonnets, in a blanket made of stars. Oh, it sounds good to me.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. We are 17 days until LSU and Clemson. First number 17 you think of. Go.
Benny Brazil.
Yeah, me too. Mo Claiborne's up there. But Benny Brazil, first name popped into my brain. Watching Benny just run past people in 2005. Thoroughly enjoyed that.
My dad wore 17.
Shout out Alvin. I was thinking about for LSU, not Baylor. I'm not talking about Sikkim.
I wore 17 in Hubbard Middle School.
I mean, again, like, this is not the assignment. I mean, because if I'm going 17, I would have been like, oh, Phillip Rivers wore 17. Oh, Josh Allen wore 17.
There's not a lot of 17s out there.
I just gave you a bunch.
You gave me two.
Yeah, a bunch.
Devontae.
I gave you two as well, my dad and me.
Yeah, Devontae.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I mean, if we're being honest, though, it's like, it's not a great number.
It's a terrible number.
Yeah, it's not
It's
great.
not terrible.
I don't know who the hell would ever wear 17. Awful number.
Is that what you wore?
That was my high school number, yeah.
Yeah, Taylor, there you go.
All right, there we go.
There's another
That's
one.
a great number.
Racy McMatthews.
Racy McMath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of an underrated player on that 2019 team, though. Like
I was just reading this and it was trailing off, and I was like, I don't remember him either.
See, I thought you just went to Matt's favorite website and it gave you some bad information.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
No, I was looking it up because I have to do like a countdown anyway, so I have to find a number 17.
Oh, you do. Go Benny Brazil.
We'll do that.
I mean, Mo Claiborne's like certainly the most decorated. Shout out to Mo, 3-1 great. Give our guy Benny some love.
Benny was in the Olympics.
That's true.
He ran for our country.
That is very true.
Shout
I
out.
still see him running all the time. Saw Benny 2-3 days ago. I told him, I said, dude, pop in. He might just walk through that door any moment. I don't know. I told him, I was like, anytime you want,
Wouldn't
pop
shock
in.
me.
I was like, open door policy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in.
Dude, touchdown to him. At
Did
Ole
you?
Miss. Mm-hmm.
Wait, 05 or 04?
05. Oh, yeah. It had been 05. Yeah, it was because it was in
Oh,
Ole
is that
Miss.
the game that JV got suplexed by Patrick
Yeah,
Willis?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That was with Tracy Smith was our GA.
Yeah.
Signaling the plays. And we
Yep.
had this, like, we had this inside joke that, like, what are you going to do if it's really cold outside and you have to wear gloves and be the signaler?
Yeah.
So he would always do, every time I got in the game or in practice, he would act like he had mittens on, and he would signal things like he had mittens on. And I remember, I'll never forget.
Tracy, very established NFL coach now.
Because he said, because he went like strong right, and he went 144, and he would go like Ohio. He'd have to like make the O like this, and then he did go. It was just like 144 go. And
144 is protection when you were in? Every time we were in together, it was 144.
It was 2 running backs, 1 tight end. Alondra?
2 running backs.
One tight end, 21
tight end.
personnel.
Boom. Nailed it.
There you go. It's called a relic now.
So it was a go route, and it was like shooting a gun. And with mittens on, he had to do this. And he did that to me. I'll never forget that.
So instead of signaling the play in, we were going to try to make it confusing because we're going to act like we had mittens on. There we go.
So I remember this game. We're watching at our hunting camp. I'm pretty sure Benny Brazil got an excessive celebration penalty on that play.
He might have.
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm almost positive.
Or you 8?
2005. How old?
Dude,
8.
Bad math. Yeah, 8 or 9.
97, right?
Yeah, because I'm about to be 29.
Oh, he's September 11th though.
So I'll be 29 in almost a month.
Less than
literally just a guess. Wasn't doing any math.
We've already.
And you remember Benny Brazil's in like mop-up duty time? You remember that excessive celebration?
Matt, listen, dude. Like, if you ever like ask me to like remember to take out the trash, shout out Trash Rangers. You know, where I left my keys, my wallet, no idea. But I remember random stuff like that.
Benny in 2005,
I'm almost
fourth
positive.
quarter, up by 30. Celebrated a little too hard, and he remembers that.
I'll try to find the
some
play.
of my best memories
sure.
though are with the bomb squad though out there.
No doubt.
Because that's when I got a chance to play running back. You were in there quarterback, and we were playing against maybe like Fresno State or somebody like that. I remember one time, and you were like, "Hey guys, not trying to be a you know what, but can y'all give me like 3 or 4 seconds to throw the ball?"
Yeah, can you just like, I just want to get through my first read.
You go, can I get like 3 or 4 seconds to throw the football? Because they're back here pretty quick. I think it was Fresno State, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't want to be that guy.
You were trying to be nice about it, but you were also like, you even laid out, like, I don't want to be but give me some time.
Who would have been in at that point?
We're not going to call names. Some of them probably listening right now. In fact, I know they are.
Because there's millions listening worldwide.
No doubt about it.
Why?
No doubt about it. One of the things, and I know, let's see, Tate, you put, because number 17, you put Watkins' name in here, and obviously, excited to kind of see what he can do. We saw what he did on the track and field circuit there, but now on the football field. But one of the things I keep, like when I go out there, I'm like, all right, which one of these receivers is going to play? And you got to, like, eventually you want to crunch that down a little bit. Like, I think you want to have, and maybe you know this better than I do, I think you want to have 5 that you feel like an 11 personnel at any time can be in. Is it too small? Just because, and I don't know this, like this is your expertise, and we can take a break and then we can hit it when we come back. But like, I do want to know, because everybody's going to run routes differently.
You want to have at least 5. Like, we're talking a college football season.
Right.
15, 16 games. Like, if you want to do what you got to do, it's like 16 games.
All right, well, let's come back. We'll end hour number 1 talking about that. We'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. And, man, the office actually starting to come together there, Clark. We got the interactive whiteboard. We're throwing some new paint on the walls. We got our dry erase boards up. The film session is coming very soon, and that is thanks to the team over at Gulf Coast Office Products. And look, we talk about it all the time, right? Big industries. If you're working at a law firm, engineering firm, universities, banks, hospitals, right? You're going to be printing off a ton. Like, you're going to have a lot of paperwork. Well, you know that you're going to have Louisiana's leader when you work with Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
Yeah, the ability for your office to be running smoothly and to be able to print, to copy, to scan is like your lifeblood of your office. And they are the pros, proud partners of LSU, the Saints, the Pelicans, Raging Cajuns, you name it, they are. gcopnet.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Wake up in the morning, pour myself a strong. Although when I get lonely, I do. Your memory gets to burning, lean back on the bourbon. Sure as hell can't keep leaning on you. Looks like I'm learning the hard way again. It's all my fault, yeah, I dropped the ball. You're gone and I'm gone, 3 seats to the wind. Thinking about all I've wasted on you.
All right, welcome back in, OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. My whole point in the last thing was, like, I just want to know who's coming in because everybody runs routes a little bit different.
Yep.
But you're saying, like...
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. There is...
I know the team wants to keep like 3 or 4 guys ready, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm Garrett Nussmeier, like, I want to know if we're in 11 personnel, there's a chance that these 6 receivers are going to be the ones that are in there because I can really, like, all right, he's going to run across the middle like this. He's going to run a comeback like this. He's going to run a slant like this just because, you know, everybody does. I'll give you an example. Me and Darren Sproles were in the backfield. We were going to be asked to run the same routes. This is going to shock a lot of people. He ran them a little bit different than I did. LT did as well. It was crazy. So as a quarterback, like you –
that's the offensive coordinator's job to design the game plan and design the plays. You're going to put your guys in the right position because certain guys are going to run a route better than another. And people is going to They have like eye dominance that they're working on now. So some people have a better pass percentage turning left than they do turning right. Some people aren't ambi turners. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
never heard that before.
You're just going to put your guys in the right position to run the routes that they are more suited and best. Now, some guys it's every single route, and that's your top guys. And then you're going to rotate. But yeah, if you have 5 strong ones like that show up in the stat book with a reception, that's a good day. And, of course, sprinkled in with your tight ends and running backs getting receptions. But I'm just saying my thought was you want to have at least 5 really good options available for a lengthy season like college football has become with the playoffs. Because you have to go 16? You have to play 16 and make it all the way through everything?
Yeah.
It's a long season. It's football. It's collision sport. There's going to be nicks. There's going to be people that miss some games, miss some series, miss some plays.
Yeah.
So you want to. It's just like the offensive line. It's just a position you have to be loaded at.
And LSU they are loaded, and I'm gonna be fascinated to see how it plays out again, because we talked about it the other day. Cal Parker's name continues to come up, and that was probably somebody we didn't talk a lot about. Not that he didn't deserve to have the conversation about him, because we all saw, last year when he was healthy early in the season what he could be, but he got hurt, and you know how that goes. It's like out of sight, out of mind. You bring people in through the portal, but good on him for fighting and being part of that conversation. The coaches can't stop talking about Cal Parker. So it is a loaded room, and it's going to be interesting to see how it kind of all plays out when you play Clemson. Like, what's that 11 personnel look like? What's that rotation going to look like? And because you got a lot of choices. You got a lot of different guys, a lot of different skill sets to choose from. All right, when we come back, kick off hour number 2, we'll give you the OTB Top 25 15th ranked team. We'll do it right here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to yourgoodwood.com. That is the website for Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Once you get to the website, you can find a full list of services they can help you out with. Also, some pricing options right there on the homepage. But we always encourage you, bottom right corner of the website, go ahead and book that consultation. Go into the clinic, right? Have that conversation. Hey, here's what I'm dealing with, and they're going to help you, but they can't help you if you don't book the consultation. So don't live life with fear or embarrassment. Just go ahead and get to a solution. Also, you can pick up the phone, 225-4GD-WOOD.
Yeah, don't settle for mediocrity, man. Like we're all men. Everybody ages, and everybody ages a little bit differently at different times. Things happen. Things go wrong. There are the professionals that can diagnose and fix. So go to their website, give them a call. You can go right there and see all their services. You can see their pricing options. You can see their patient resources and what they're saying about it. So go see them, get fixed. Don't settle for mediocrity. Yourgoodwood.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website. But we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Wednesday, August 13th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 93. In hour 2 of today's show, we'll have the latest edition of our OTB Top 25 at 8 a.m. Then at 8:30, Chris Marler hops on to give us an LSU practice report. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, starts now.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2, OTB, here on this Wednesday morning. There's an AP poll, there's a coaches poll, but the only poll that matters is the OTB Top 25. A little quick recap. 25, Boise State. 24, Memphis. 23, Baylor. 22, Georgia Tech. 21, Tennessee. 20, Iowa State. At number 19, Texas 8-4. At number 18, Indiana. At 17, Ole Miss. At 16, the Florida Gators. And coming in at number 15, Matthew.
Did you call them Texas A&4?
Texas 8-4.
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
I've never heard it before. But I thought you just missed.
I've said it every day I've done the recap.
I don't listen. I drift in and out. All right, so at number 15. At number 15, I was thinking about the list yesterday, the top 25. And I thought it was just starting to get a little repetitive. Had to shake things up a little bit.
Oh, no.
So I was like, oh, man, what do I do? Do I take Texas? Do I put him at 15? I don't know. I decided to not do that.
Okay.
We're going to shake it up a little bit. I'm going to pick a team that is in the AP poll, in the coaches poll, ranked a little bit lower than 15 or higher, whichever one. They're not ranked as good as 15 on the other polls. And I believe that this is a team that has the potential, based on a schedule and a couple of games that are going to determine the season for it. We're going to go to the Big 12.
Okay.
We've been stuck in the SEC for a couple of picks in a row. We're going to go to the Big 12, and we're going to keep it inside the Lone Star State. Number 15, Texas Tech Red Raiders.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
All right, those boys out in Lubbock, Texas, they are teeing up. There's a lot of buzz. There's a lot of excitement in the air for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. In the AP, they're number 23. I believe in the coaches poll, they're number 24. But in the real list, real top 25, they're going to come in at number 15. And you know what? I'm basing this off the fact of what I believe that they could end up at the end of the year.
Okay.
All right. So the Big 12, they are boasting the easiest schedule in the Big 12. Okay, their main games that you got to focus on are Kansas State and Arizona State. And I believe it is very likely that they could win one or both of those games. We'll see how it all plays out.
All right.
It's their first time being ranked this high, which is 23 in the AP poll, since 2008. I think this first
time ago, guys.
First time they had a preseason ranking in both of the AP and coaches poll since, I believe, 2011. 2004, they were 8-5, lost to Arkansas in the Liberty Bowl. But this year, they do feel like they are a legit contender, despite the fact that their last outright conference championship was in 1955. Can you believe that? Co-champs. They were co-champs in the Southwestern Conference in 1976 and 1994. But now Texas Tech has emerged as one of the top spenders in NIL. They're boasting a $15.2 million fund for NIL, completely solely dedicated to football only. And that has kind of led the way. They brought in the top portal class leading into this 2025 season, including a 5-star offensive lineman, Felix Oyo, they signed him. They paid him $5.1 million. They are returning quarterback Byron Morton. Did I say that right, Byron?
I think it's Barron.
Barron?
Yeah.
Barron? B-E-H-R-E-N. Yeah, Barron Morton. 27 TDs last year, 8 interceptions, 3,335.
Yeah, solid year.
Yeah, very solid year. And actually, when we think of old school Texas, this isn't the Graham Harrell days, Mike Leach days. They actually brought in some help on defense. Not going to say they're the best defensive team in the world, but
well, to your point, they brought in, through the transfer portal, they brought in 9 guys on offense, 10 guys on defense. Hell, they even brought in 2 kickers through the transfer portal. So they have been as active as anybody.
Yeah, and like I said, they had the #1 ranked transfer class, and I think they got 3 players on their defense that are on the preseason Bednarik award. So on that list, at least. So they got some guys. They got a coach that's been there, I believe, his 4th season now. So look, it's all going to come down. Look, we could easily go Arizona State, Kansas State, but I think Texas Tech, because of their strength of schedule, because of the success.
You'll hear Arizona State later on.
I know. It's going to be tight. We'll see. I just believe based on the strength of schedule, they win one of those games, they got an opportunity to be the exactly ranked 15th team at the end of the year.
All right.
Yeah, I like this pick, and they are really getting ahead in the NIL space in all sports. I mean, they're like
they got that landman money.
Canada, she was like the only one getting paid $1 million, like the highest paid softball player ever. And GM James Blanchard comes in and just starts bulldozing through stuff. So I like that pick.
Let's go. A lot of hype behind them right now. They're excited.
They got an expensive roster.
Yeah, they got that landman money, that Texas Panhandle, oil country.
Yeah,
they got it.
Get your tortillas out.
That's right. Liquid gold.
To your point,
I have been there when they've thrown the tortillas on the field after a big upset. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
To your point, like everybody talks about SMU spending all this money, like Texas Tech's right there with them.
Mm-hmm.
Barron Morton. I mean, you laid out the numbers, but like he also completed like 64% of his passes last year with that touchdown interception ratio. That's impressive. They're better this year on the outside than they were last year. I think it's a good pick.
That might be a sleeper.
Not on this show, they're not.
Not on this show.
They're awake.
They're awake.
Fully awake.
We're woke.
It's going to be exciting.
I don't know this show.
Guns up. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Guns up.
Get your guns up. Yeah, they say that too.
Wreck 'em.
Yeah.
Wreck 'em Tech. So we were, when I was in high school, our mascot was the Red Raiders, and a lot of, we called Texas Tech the 13th grade of our high school. A lot of people went there.
Yeah.
Being a state school, it was like, had the big,
That's what Louisiana Tech was
athletic,
for us. That was 13th grade.
A little bit academically, a little bit more forgiving to be accepted at the time. But I've personally never been to Lubbock.
I went like a long time ago. One of my best friends went to Tech, and she went the same time that Patrick Mahomes was there. And I mean, it's exactly what you would imagine it to be.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes from the greater Tyler, Texas area.
White Castle?
White House.
White House. White Castle's here. Close enough.
White Castle, Louisiana, home of the 10-pound mosquitoes. If you've ever been to a game out there, awful place.
Is that where Johnny Manziel went to?
He went there for a little while. Yeah, White House. Yeah.
Because I remember
it's like pretty much all the same. But
when I met Johnny Manziel at Manning Passing Academy, when he was still at A&M, his last year, the year he got kicked out of Manning Passing Academy, the only player to ever get kicked out.
Sure.
Before he got kicked out, I remember him coming up to me, "Man, you played with Matt Flynn? I was a ball boy for them growing up. That dude was awesome." I'm like, the same Matt Flynn that I know?
Ain't Johnny Manziel?
Got to be a different guy.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel, yeah. his senior year or whatever, his last year at A&M. I guess that would have been junior year. Yeah, he was big Matt Flynn guy.
That's
was
crazy.
he your ball boy, apparently? Do you remember that? Okay, well, he remembered.
Matt forgets the small people along the way.
That's right. Yeah, little guys.
To Matt's point, their schedule, they got Arkansas Pine Bluff in the opener. They've got Kent State. They've got Oregon State. All those games are going to be at home. They've got a tough road game September the 20th at Utah. They get a bye week, and then it's at Houston. You get Kansas at home. You're at Arizona State, Oklahoma State at home, at Kansas State, BYU at home, UCF at home, and at West Virginia. Like Matt said, October the 18th and November the 1st, that's going to be your most difficult games for Texas Tech on the road against the number 11 and number 17 teams in the country. So,
and only 2 of those teams on their schedule are in the preseason, the top 25 ranking list. So I believe that they have the number 1 easiest schedule in the Big 12 leading into the season. Now we'll see how that plays out. And I think like the 80th overall in the country, easiest schedule.
Big 12 is going to be fun. It is going to be chaotic energy every single week. It was last year. And if you like from top to bottom, the teams in that league are as close as any other league that we have. And I know there's probably some people that are immediately throwing some shade. Yeah, they're all bad teams. That ain't the case. There is some quality football in the Big 12 this year, and I think the top team and the bottom team. Hell, we saw it last year. Arizona State was supposed to be the bottom team. They won. They won the whole league, and so it's going to be that same thing this year.
You're right. The Big 12 is a really fun league to watch. It's like a better quality, bigger school version of Maction. It's like that's how I feel like these games play out. Like the craziest stuff that could happen will happen.
Yeah.
And can happen and will happen. So I'm excited about the Big 12 just watching it because, like you said, there's a lot of really good teams.
Yep.
There's no one big dog. There's not 2 big dogs. There's a lot of people. Like whoever's standing on top of the Big 12, it could be one of like 8 teams, maybe 6 teams.
Really good
Whatever
quarterback conference. Like for this year?
Yeah.
16, right? 16 teams.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like half of them probably got like a realistic shot.
I think. I certainly think there's 8 teams that have a shot.
Yeah, but it's going to be Texas Tech. Oh, maybe they get second because I would put them at 15th. Whatever is going to put them at 15th,
there's
going to
be a Big 12 team in the next 14 teams. I can promise you that because I'm picking one of them if somebody else doesn't do it.
Arizona State.
Well done. Well done.
Thank
Good
you.
breakdown.
Thank you.
Woo!
Let's go, OTB.
Those 30
it
seconds.
Ain't no guess. That's what it's going to be.
Those 30 seconds you came in, extra time.
Paid off.
Quality usage.
Told
of
us
your
to be
time.
quiet before the segment
Zip
started.
it. Study.
He was like, everybody be quiet. That's seriously what he said.
He did.
It was either going to be Texas Tech or it was going to be who else was I thinking?
No. Don't spoil things
Okay.
here. It might be another team.
Let's shake it up.
Question before we take a break. Is Texas Tech the closest team to the West Canaan Coyotes?
Like physically?
No, just like in your thought process of like watching Varsity Blues, is Texas Tech the closest to the West Canaan?
For me,
I think
it
that's
absolutely is.
That's a pretty good comparison, yes.
Because it's not Baylor.
No.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
They're
I mean, it
back to school.
absolutely
Not
is.
them. It's not A&M. They're not a Colt.
I would think like geographically speaking, too, it would be that area would be a little bit more.
I think
that
so.
Midland, like the oil country out
Nope,
there.
they got that going for them too, Bo.
So, yeah, but when I think of Texas Tech, of course, I just like my mind.
It's not even really West
I think it's
Texas,
Cliff
though.
Kingsbury.
Yeah.
No, it's like the Pan.
It's the
Yeah,
Panhandle.
it's not really
like,
West.
yeah.
I mean, like, you got to keep going.
I'm not
to
saying.
get to El
Did we say
Paso.
West Texas? If I said it, I didn't mean to. It's a panhandle.
I'm telling you, if you want to see Lubbock done the right way, have Wes Welker and Cliff Kingsbury as your host on your official visit.
Absolutely. Man, I just tell you, what beautiful, glorious years they had with the Pirate, Michael H., Crabtree, Danny Amendola,
Graham
Harrell.
Shout out Danny. Michael Crabtree.
Yeah, how fun was that team? That game, I'll never forget watching them beat Texas in Texas Tech. Michael Crabtree.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
electric factory.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of those all-timers for sure. All right, we got to take a break. We'll do it. We got our guy Chris Marler joining us in about 15 minutes from now here in studio. We'll continue talking college football, though, when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Always remember, not only in Central, of course, if you're in Central, they can help you out, but we're talking to the entire greater Baton Rouge area, 24/7, 365 weekend, game day, holiday. 225-925-8552 is that number. If you have something happen, they'll always be there. Now, it's not the only thing that they do. If you're looking to remodel, home, business, they can come in and they can do that. Even if it's something, hey, I just need a new vanity or I want some new tiles maybe in my shower. Whatever it is, Central Plumbing's been doing it for so long here in this community. You know them, you love them, you can trust them. Go to the website today. That is centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, they are truly the best. And when you work with somebody that has something as important as plumbing in your house, you want somebody that will be there when you need it. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is, doesn't matter when it is. So 24/7 emergency services if you call 225-925-8552. Give them a call or go see them today, centralplumbing.org.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do
In on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Yesterday we talked about John Mateer, Oklahoma quarterback, and some of his Venmo transactions, sports gambling.
How are we doing on that? How's the story progressing?
Sports gambling. Well, John Mateer did release a statement. He said the allegations that I once participated in sports gambling are false. My previous Venmo descriptions did not accurately portray the transactions in question, but were instead inside jokes between me and my friends. I have never bet on sports. I understand the seriousness of the matter, but recognize that taken out of context, those Venmo descriptions suggest otherwise. I can assure my teammates, coaches, and officials at the NCAA that I have not engaged in any sports gambling.
Yeah.
I believe him, right?
Oh, 100%.
He said it was an inside joke. That we just wouldn't get it.
Look, what's more believable? That it was an inside joke between probably a couple of 19-year-old kids, or that he actually did it and wrote it out like a nerd?
Inside joke, because yesterday when we were having the conversation, I was thinking if we would have had Venmo in college, some of the descriptions that me, you, Stelz, put a name on it.
It would we would have I would have Venmo'd you for something maybe you got my cover at Fred's. Yeah. And I was Venmoing you back $5. I would have put illegal steroids or anabolic steroids on it.
For sure.
For sure. I would have put maybe sports gambling on it. Just something to make us laugh. But the stupid part is he made it public.
Yeah.
Just make it private.
Yeah. And again, this was...
Or maybe they did make it private. You can just hack into it.
Who knows? But
China probably did it.
I don't know if anything comes of this, but again...
It shouldn't.
I've met him very briefly. I'm not going to act like I know him, but just meeting him and seeing kind of the way he carries himself. So I told you, he reminded me of a mix of Baker Mayfield and Flynn. Like that's who he was. I just can't imagine he would have put sports gambling if that's what it in fact was.
No. I can't imagine anybody, like I said yesterday, under the age of 60, actually putting what they are sending somebody money for. Like,
I don't know that I've ever certainly when it's amongst friends, like you said, if we were out and you picked up the first round, I'm going to send you something stupid back to to pay back.
Yep.
Just now, I would right now as a 40-year-old man. I'm sending back something stupid.
Yeah, it's going to say, here's $20 and description, your balls are showing or something. Something weird.
I'm glad you saved that one for 8:22 and not 7:22.
Nailed it. Kids are already dropped off, people. It's just adults listening now and the sick kids that's sitting at home.
Was that an Ace Ventura 2 reference? Bumblebee Tuna?
Bumblebee Tuna? No.
Well, he says what you just said after that. Yeah. That's what I was wondering.
Okay, no.
You don't remember that?
Maybe it's just ingrained in me so deep down.
Yeah. Says it around the fire to the guy next to him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. One thing about Tay-Tay, that man's seen every movie.
Watch a lot of movies. TV shows? No.
Not so much.
Movies, yeah.
Did you say you were a Parks and Rec guy? No.
Never seen it.
Okay, fair enough. They make good television these days. Television's probably better than most movies. So these days.
I've got a question for the room. Who should have been ranked number 1 in the AP and coaches poll? Should it have been Texas or somebody else? Because they are the first, right? The first number 1 preseason AP team to start the season as an underdog. The first we've ever seen. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. So, should the team that they're playing, the defending national champion, should they have been ranked number 1?
Yes.
No.
You think Texas should have?
Oh, wait. Say that again. Oh, yes, they should have. Sorry. I thought you were asking if Texas should have.
Yeah, it should have been Ohio State.
So, I saw somebody talking about it. I think the closest ever matchup, gambling line for the number 1 team in the country on opening day was a team being -4. Number 1 team in the country. -4, I think it was Florida State in the 90s.
This is...
And they're underdogs.
This is the first time that a team has the start of the season, the first game of the year, the team that was preseason number 1, the first time ever that they have been an underdog in the first game. The first time ever.
Yeah.
So why is Ohio State not number 1?
It's really dumb. That's what we talked about this yesterday. Basically, the people voting for them, voting for Texas as number 1, are saying that they are going to win the first game of the season. It's the only way that you rank them number one. The only way. And if they do, more power to them. Like, good luck stopping the Arch Manning hype train if that happens. Good luck trying to, like, keep him off of first team All-American no matter what he does. So I think it's like, if you're going to be underdog, you can't be number one. Like, that's why I gave you that. Like, the last time, the closest gambling line ever for a number one team prior to this, going into week one, was -4.
Right.
That was the closest match. And they were the favorite.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's wild. I mean, that's why. And for both of them to do it, too. Yeah. Like, I get the coaches play. Like, the coaches aren't spending time going through this. Like you said, it's the SID poll. It's not like you think Brian Kelly's going there and dissecting every team and looking at, strength of schedules. No, they're not doing that.
He's worried about his guys,
Yeah, so they're not doing it. But, like, the AP to do that, that means most of the Associated Press is choosing Texas to win game number one.
They don't even have Ohio State as the number 2 team. They're actually number 3 in the AP top 25. Penn State comes in at number 2. And they made the semifinals last year. It was a close game, competitive game against Notre Dame, but there's still something I need to see from them. I love their running backs. I mean, they've got 2 guys that could be All-Americans, like first-team All-American type running backs, but Tyler Warren bailed them out so much a year ago. That's why he was a first-round pick. That's why he's going to be a good player on Sundays for the Colts. They went and got a couple guys out of the portal at receiver, but I have a hard time believing that you're going to be without Abdul Carter, who was a top 5 pick, without Tyler Warren, and you're going to be better than you were a year ago. Like, Drew Aller, still, there's something that is missing for me for him to be one of the quarterbacks that we talk about with a K. Klubnik, with a Garrett Nussmeier. I don't have him in that category. Some people do. I don't see it. Penn State's one that's got to prove some things to me as well.
Penn State just had, like, last year was their closest to ever actually getting it done. Like, getting whatever the hype is. They always have the preseason hype. They always go gangbusters the first half of the season. They're like like when Wisconsin was kind of doing their thing, they were like a little souped up version of them. Like, they always have the hype. They always should be. It's like the woulda, shoulda, coulda team every single year. And for them to be preseason ranked ahead of Ohio State, that is the coulda.
Yeah.
It's not shoulda, woulda. They're the ones that actually go out and do it year in, year out. I don't know. I think it's a pretty dumb top 3 myself.
Tate, I know you're burning back there. Like, you hadn't talked in 3 minutes. I know you're ready to give a take on one of these teams.
No, I mean, I absolutely think Ohio State should be ranked number 1 just because they have the best offensive and defensive player in college football. They're the defending national champs. I think they're going to beat Texas week 1. But going to your Penn State thing, like, I agree 100% because so many people are going to say, oh, well, Nick Singleton and Katron Allen are back. Yeah, you had that last year and it wasn't good enough. And you're worse in almost every other spot. Now, you have your quarterback back, but everyone's points to the playoff game. Hey, he didn't complete a pass to a receiver in the playoffs. True. Did you get significantly better at receiver in the offseason? Not really. And you lost your unicorn in Tyler Warren. I just don't see it in Penn State. They're still going to have a good defense. They're still going to have an elite running game. That's kind of all they are.
Give me an NFL comparison to Penn State. So I got mine right now, and I'll let you think about it. I'm comparing Penn State to the Pittsburgh Steelers right now.
That's what I had. I was going. Yeah. Now, maybe not this year because
they're not going to fall off a cliff. They're going to have some years. Now they've ended up winning Super Bowls.
First name that popped in my head.
And they got a head coach that is a proven winner. Yeah. Awesome for the program. He is the face of that program, and you can't imagine life without him. But it just can't get it done. Now, look, let's take Tomlin's, like, we're just talking about the last 10, 15 years, right, of Tomlin's career, because obviously he has got it done with Big Ben there, but it's just that one that's always going to be there, always going to be a threat, but they lost in the first round of the playoffs for the last 5-6 years. So we'll see. But, that's and you can't justify getting rid of him, but at some point you got to, like, look in the mirror and say, at what point do we stick our foot in the ground and say we have to make a change if we want to take the next level?
Pretty good comp.
Not saying
now,
anybody would.
The Steelers have actually gone and won Super Bowls. I guess that would be the difference.
Yeah,
Penn
that's
State
what I
hasn't. Penn State hasn't done it in
40
years. 86. 86 is the last time they won a national
86
championship.
or 87.
I think it was 86. So, not a bad comp. Look at you. Well done, sir.
86.
86?
Mhm.
All right.
When was the last time the
I was
Steelers
one.
won? Was it? Got to be 15.
So no, it was
16, 17 years.
They won
ago.
that rookie year. They
It
beat
was,
Arizona.
Yeah, that was the last time they won.
And then
Oh, because y'all beat them.
We beat them in
Y'all beat them,
2010.
and they hadn't been back
So
since.
it's almost been 20 years.
So it was
Yeah.
2008, 2009.
Hey, y'all need to chill out putting years on stuff like that. Y'all need to really.
It was
Everybody in
the,
this room
the
needs to
08
chill.
football season,
Yeah.
but February of 09.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah. This is 25, yeah. So 17 years.
Yeah, y'all were rookies.
Yeah, everybody needs to chill out with all the years you're all throwing around.
We
there.
get it, people. We're old.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, our guy Chris Marler, LouisianaSports.net, will join us to break down Tigers training camp. We'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. 225-612-2477 is the number. Call them today if you're looking for a roll-off dumpster. Remember, 3 different sizes to choose from. So you give them a call. You tell them, hey, here's what my project is at my home, at my business, and they're going to make sure you have the right size. But like Matt said yesterday, if you need it delivered, picked up in 2 days, emptied, and brought back, they also can do that. Maybe you have more than you thought. It's okay. All right, customer service is what they're all about over at Trash Rangers. Go to the website today, trashrangers.com.
You know where the coaches and AP poll can put their top 3? Right? In a big red dumpster. Trash Rangers, they can help with whatever your trash or waste needs are, whether it's residential, commercial, industrial, roll-off dumpster, trash bins, daily deliveries of a dumpster, whatever it is. Go see them today, trashrangers.com.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
Pour me another drink, 'cause I don't wanna feel a thing.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
Pour me another round. Line 'em up and knock 'em down. 2 more, let's go. 'Cause I ain't never.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. Going to welcome on our guy, Chris Marler, LouisianaSports.net, onto the show. What's up, brother? How we doing? How we living? Not your first time to be on air with me. I mean, we've been doing this for like a long time. Back when you were with Saturday Down South, you came on Hanging with Hester, nighttime radio.
Did I?
You did.
I thought this was my first time.
No,
I actually tweeted about it. I was like, Mom, I made it.
I checked the archives.
Check the logs.
I checked the archives. You did. You joined us on Hanging with Hester one
What
time.
did I say?
I
remember,
that's a long time ago. I got CTE. It's a whole deal. So there's no chance I remember that.
I remember you coming to the College Football Hall of Fame to talk about the 2019 SEC Championship. And we had a lot of Georgia fans there. And I was trying to placate a little bit to that fan base. And I was like, that 2017 was pretty good. And I'll never forget. You looked over at me and you go, I'm wearing a ring right now from the national championship team from that year. And I was like, okay, I'll be quiet for the rest of the day. That's fine.
You wore your ring?
I don't know, maybe for the championship. Or it's like
you might not.
There's very few times where
I don't know that I've had it on, but maybe I did. I don't know. It's in a box with some dust on it. I do know that right now. But the 2007 Georgia does have some qualms with us winning the national championship because they beat Hawaii.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Here in the state, though, which is...
in the Sugar Bowl. Shout out our guy, Cole Brenner, rest in peace. Legend. Absolute legend. How's the move been, man? Moved to Baton Rouge, 2 weeks ago now? 3 weeks ago? Something like
Got
that?
engaged on Thursday and moved on Saturday. And if your listeners are wondering if you should do that many life changes in 48 hours, don't ever. Just don't do that. No, it's been awesome, man. We came here from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. I lived in Columbia, South Carolina for a while. I don't know what took me so long to get here. We love it here. It's just been awesome. It hasn't even been that hot, which is, I don't want to jinx it. But like it has been, everyone has been so nice. The food's unreal. Our Corgi Pepper loves it. Like we're so happy, man. We love it.
What kind of meals have you been dining into? Like where are we frequented?
All of them.
All of the meals.
Right. Trader Green was talking yesterday on camera, and he was like, I gained 20 pounds since fall camp. I was like, brother, me too. You're special.
Weird.
Yeah.
How's that happen?
I don't eat it. He said it was just jambalaya. It was like 5 meals a day. But no, we went to Radio Bar with your producer.
Love Radio Bar.
That was fun. I was told not to go to Elsie's Plate and Pie from Taylor.
You were told not to?
I was told not to. He said it wasn't that good.
Excuse me?
Look, I mean, you can't trust a skinny guy with food.
Don't judge us by our worst stuff.
That jawline's intact way too much.
You can't do that.
But no, we've been to Superior way too many times.
That happens
already. Yeah, we love it though.
Yeah, that tends to happen. I wanted to have you on today because you have been at training camp like every single day, so you've had a chance to watch the team and just get a different perspective. Obviously we played there, and we're gonna have inherent biases. Towards kind of what we see. What have you seen from LSU? Because you've seen what they look like when they can win a championship. Is this a team that you think is going to be in the conversation all season long?
Well, listen, as a Division II college baseball player, I'm glad you could bring me on to talk about this.
Yes.
No, I mean, I don't know if this is a national championship team out of the gates because there's so many working and moving parts to it.
Right.
I mean, like there's the thing that jumps out to me the most, and I go to more so all right, what are the concerns? Because the receivers is what I was most excited for. And the receivers, I feel like you could draw names out of a hat, put any three you want there on the field, and they are going to torch secondaries for most of the year. There's not a ton that are better than them on the field they're going to play on the schedule this year. There's concerns on the schedule, like are they going to be better at being able to stop mobile quarterbacks because Lenore Sellers is coming to town, all that kind of stuff. But
they claimed it from the very get-go.
Right. Yeah. And the main thing is you got to get to 10 wins to get to the playoff in the first place. I fully believe it's a 10-win team. I look at the roster, I look at them the way they've looked in camp. I've said this since the preseason magazines came out before the rankings did. I don't think there's 8 teams that are better than LSU. From a roster standpoint, I know there's not.
Yeah.
That's a top 5 roster in the country. I feel very confident in that. But then you start looking at how you win those big games. The offensive line's an issue, and it's been an issue throughout camp. And you're going to start 5 new players. I think DJ Chester's the only returning guy from last year. He's not going to start at center. Braylon Moore is.
Right.
And they've struggled a lot. They've gotten better, but they have a long way to go, I think. So it's a work in progress, for any team to go through the schedule. And out of the gates, that Clemson D-line, that's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough for them.
So you've been there. You've gone to most of the practices,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you've gotten your eyes on it. You've been watching the personnel. When you go to practice, what are you trying to focus most on? Are you trying to like see who playmakers are on each side? Or are you looking at the parts of the team that people are a little bit more? Are you watching the offensive line? Are you watching the defensive line? What do you try to focus on when you go?
My main focus is to don't do anything stupid.
Sure.
Don't screw up.
Don't
Which
get
I
in
have
trouble.
failed to do.
Don't lose your
multiple
credential.
times. Yeah.
Look, this show, who among us?
Right. So I walked out there yesterday. They were like, "All right, you guys are allowed to watch practice." And I like pulled my phone out. And they're like, "Without phones? Without a phone?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll leave. It's fine." No, but so I think the offensive line, I think, is one of the most intriguing parts. One of the things I guess me personally I've been focused on and more fascinated with is Trey Green as a blocker. How is he doing with like fundamentals?
He's got to do some of it for sure.
Right, and so him and Bauer Sharp, but Bauer Sharp has been one of the most consistent players in camp. Like, and not just from like that's a good safety net to have. He's got good hands. Like, I mean, he's made like one-hand catches. He's been really, really good. The offensive line, it's one of those things too. It's like a spring game. It's like it's hard to look at the offense and say, well, the offensive line's been awful, because then you look at it and like, well, the defensive line may be incredible, Don McKinley and Gooden. Yeah. But the main things I'm focused on is just like some of those little things that I feel like you need to improve upon from like last year. And like Nussmeier, I think he looks really good, but are they going to give him time to throw? Because that's when he has kind of struggled, like you saw the A&M game last year. And then the other big part is the secondary as well, and I think they've looked really good as well.
Yeah, certainly a big question mark coming in, just because it has not been to the standard LSU certainly seen in the defensive backfield over the last couple of years. But if we just look at the SEC and kind of look at the hierarchy of the SEC, it's fascinating this year because the teams that are typically at the top are starting over at quarterback. And they got some guys that maybe Ty Simpson ends up being great, maybe Gunnar Stockton ends up being great, but they don't even have a lot of hype of, Arch Manning certainly has all the hype, but we don't know what Arch Manning's going to be. And then the teams that are trying to get to that point, your Floridas, South Carolinas, LSU, they got a dude at quarterback. And how that plays out is the most interesting thing to me in the SEC.
I think it's so bizarre to watch Texas because we have just, for whatever reason, they haven't won a national title. They haven't won an SEC title. I said this at media days. I don't know if everyone, I was holding my hand up the whole time. You guys saw it. I don't think they had the entire time. I don't think anybody in that room knew that Georgia beat them once, let alone twice, in a building that was like 300 yards away. Yeah. Because Texas has become the overall favorite. It is bizarre to me that they are so, like, the media is so enamored with them. I think Georgia's going to be really, really good, even though they are starting over at quarterback, because that's when's the best we've seen Georgia? It's when they had a dude that was like, his nickname was the mailman. He was a walk-on. You know what I mean? He was in college for 18 years, but also like having a kid like that.
Well, Gunnar looks like he's been in college for 18 years.
Yes. Yeah, he's a coach, right?
Yeah, he is. He's a dad.
Yeah.
I don't know if he really is, but he looks like one.
He's got that Brock Powers hairline.
He does.
So if he can play like
Georgia
him.
thing.
Yeah, it is. No, but I think that, but I think you're also right about the fact that, like, it is odd that, because you look at, people talk about LSU and South Carolina, especially in this middle tier. Yeah. And I don't put Florida in that tier because I think DJ Lagway is great. He doesn't have around him what those other two schools have around him at all.
Him and North do feel different because, like, if they go down, the team's completely different. I'm not saying that, most quarterbacks when you go down, but still, like, even LSU, like, they've got a guy who started SEC games behind Nussmeier. Now, you don't want that to happen, but, like, Lagway and Sellers mean so much to their team. We're talking about, like, a 4-win swing maybe.
Yeah, and I don't think Florida's taken the field at any point since the spring, and someone hasn't been injured. It's like, and it's not just Lagway. It's like it is receivers and all that kind of stuff. So I think it is interesting too, for sure.
I mean, even Vanderbilt's got a guy that they feel really good about.
Oh man,
right? Diego Pavia is electric.
They're gonna haunt dreams,
right?
I mean,
for sure.
Auburn again. If they beat Auburn, like they are. I believe they're already ahead in the all-time series against Auburn. It's like 21-20.
So and I kind of want to like steer this back to LSU a little bit because you brought it up with opening game facing a mobile quarterback, Cade Klubnik. Like, well, LSU the whole season we're going to face Diego Pavia, Lenoir Sellers, John Mateer. Like, we are going to be facing dynamic quarterbacks all season. So I have to think with kind of the preseason like acknowledgement from the coaching staff at LSU, like we're focusing on game one. Like we want, like, that is our focus. I believe that they've been game planning a little bit. From a defensive side, have you seen defenses, wrinkles, way they're playing Harold Perkins, way they're playing their safeties that lead you to believe, all right, they're actually like kind of game planning their defensive philosophy right now around stopping, keeping a mobile quarterback contained?
I think you're just talking about going from year one to year two and making improvements on the very obvious things that this team struggled with, and that was one of them. And I tell you what, I don't know what they're going to do at defensive line. It feels like they kind of have an understanding of who's going to be the interior defensive line. I think it's going to be McKinley. I think it's going to be Gooden. But from the back seven standpoint, that seems pretty set. Like that seems like Delane is going to man one of the spots. Stamps is going to be the other corner. You're going to have Halsey, and then Taylor, help me out here. Who's 0 at the other safety spot?
Cooley.
Tamarcus Cooley.
So they've been kind of back there at safety, and then but like the linebackers, both Weeks brothers and like manning like the main spots, and then having Harold Perkins be able to kind of like play that star position. He seems way more comfortable than he has in the last.
He's the
few
key
years.
to everything to me.
He like the amount of times I've heard. I told this to Taylor. The amount of times I've heard someone yell "Good Perk" like in practice, like it's been.
What was that blank? What are you talking about?
I can't get kicked off here already.
That's sure. Don't do that.
But no, so I think that they're going to be. I think they're going to be improved on it. I think they're just like last year. At times, it felt like at some point of the season, everything just started falling apart, and they couldn't figure out how to get out of it. Like the A&M game is like a perfect example because it's like you're all of a sudden it's like quicksand, and so I think they should be more improved on that side.
I'm looking forward to seeing that improvement. Certainly, it's something that Blake Baker, from what Matt House was to what Blake did last year. Now let's take another jump. Yeah, we usually use initials when we say it, like he did yesterday. That's on me.
Yeah,
that's a rookie move by a veteran player.
That's
so
a bad
apologize.
perk right there.
Yes, exactly. Marler, we appreciate it, sir.
Of course, guys.
Glad to have you on the team. Glad to have you in town. Yeah, you should have been on my side.
Yeah, this is tough.
Short Kings over here. Low man wins.
6'2" $2.25, people.
Stop saying a quarter. You're 40 years old. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gotommies.com. GAUX Tommies with a Y.com is the website. Tommy's windows, doors, and siding. Go to the website where you'll clearly see the difference. All they do is win awards over at Tommy's.
Win.
I mean, you see it right there. I mean, keep scrolling up there, Tay-Tay.
No
if you're watching on YouTube. No, the other way. There we go. Look at all those awards. Look at those banners. Also, best windows in the Advocate this year, Tommy's. Tommy. GoTommies.com is the website.
Yeah, and the best windows. But guess what? Those windows have a lifetime warranty. You know what? That means if they install them, they're guaranteed for life. All right, that's a long time. So a company that works with integrity, they are absolutely dependable. They are 100% professional. And when you have like your house ripped open or you're doing a new project, the most important thing is you want them to be efficient. So go to gotommies.com, see what they can do for you.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
On my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad track. I got a table for two, weighing back where I settle home.
I mean, if you don't like this song, I don't like you.
You can get out.
I'm just telling you right now.
I don't know who you are, where you come from. You can get out. Hey, as a former running back, your heart has to be singing for joy right now.
James Cook.
James Cook.
Hey!
The latest running back to get paid, to get a contract extension at the running back position that was, for a long time, thought it was in the decline.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, it's back, baby. We're back.
I know, finally, but I never got, the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, right? They're pretty good at running back. Even when the Chiefs were winning the Super Bowls, it was because of Mahomes. But think about, the role that Pacheco played down the stretch. And, their offense kind of changed.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get
Bad they were last year with Pacheco on the bench. They couldn't run it at all.
I've never understood it. You look at the top teams across the NFL, it's sure, they might have a dude at quarterback, great receivers. If you can't run the football, it changes the math. And so why not put value? And I get the tread on the tires. I get, if we make it to 30, let's celebrate the hell out of that, because if you're 30 at running back, you're 40 at any other position. I get all of that. But it's if you got a guy that has proven he can do it past 28, 29,
well, yeah,
give him some dollars, give him some money.
There was a stretch and period of time where a star running back did not mean didn't bring championships. And that was probably the reason for the decline, because you could plug and play like James Starks for us. He was a big guy, but he was a 5th-round pick.
Mississippi State?
Buffalo.
You went to Buffalo?
Buffalo, University of Buffalo.
Oh, we talked about this the other day. You're right.
So
he feels like he should have played at Mississippi State, though.
So for a period of time, a lot of people were getting it done with late rounders, low-paid guys, and being able to spend on quarterback, spend on receiver, defensive end, left tackle, things like that. So, but the emergence has swung back around. The star running back is making such a big difference because, we talk about a lot, the X's and O's, the philosophy of football is like a roller coaster. There's ebbs and flows to it. It changes. Philosophies change. When an offense starts doing something new, defense reacts.
Right.
Once the defense reacts, the offense picks something else to do, and then it's a cyclical thing. It's a circle.
It's a big word.
So we can look at the top paid running back. Saquon Barkley's average, he's getting $20.6 million a year. Christian McCaffrey at 19. Jonathan Taylor, $14 million. Alvin Kamara, $12.25. Josh Jacobs, $12 million. Derrick Henry.
What do he mean to the Packers?
What do he mean to
Derrick Henry? What does he mean to the
Derrick
Ravens?
Henry, $15 million. And so James Cook just signed a new 4-year extension. Added new money, $48 million. 30 of the important one, 30 of it's guaranteed. So he's going to be averaging $12 million in new money.
He signed the
year.
deal that his brother was kind of always looking for. Dalvin.
And we talk about that Buffalo Bills team, as much as Josh Allen means that team, James Cooks means probably he's the second most important on that team. Like
for what they want to do, like he sets up a lot of their offensive success. They don't have brand name receivers out there. They got great value receivers, which is fine. Like it works for them.
Yeah, he had over 1,000 yards rushing last year, 16 touchdowns. He was a touchdown scoring machine. Like daily fantasy, me and my son would do. We'd get James Cooks was who we were going after.
I like the lessons you're teaching Huck. Sports cards in daily fantasy. I love it.
It has gotten him into he loves football. Like he knows all the players.
You might as well start at 9.
Right? And to your point, for Josh Allen MVP last year, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid, Mac Hall,
Dawson
Knox. They do have Amari Cooper.
Yeah, but he was. I mean, come on. Amari Cooper is a better football player than I ever thought about being, but he's on the way other side of it.
And so they just had a little contract dispute. There was a little holdout or a hold in, sit in, whatever you want to call it. James Cooks was in camp, but they were renegotiating, wasn't practicing, but they got that figured out. Pay that man his monies.
The man his monies.
And they did it. Very important. Bills, Josh Allen, killing it. But the running back is the winner right now.
Thank you for bringing that up,
NFL.
sir. I appreciate that.
I knew that you had some joy in your heart.
I appreciate that.
I didn't know if you were too embarrassed to talk about it, but so I wanted to highlight it for you.
I mean, name another position that is going to run block, pass block, catch, run, and even sometimes throw. Does it all. That's the running back position. Real quick, 20 seconds. Do we know what Don't Splash the Pot, what movie that's from?
I don't.
Don't splash the
Rounders.
pot. Okay. Thank God.
Hey, that's man his money.
All right. We'll be back. Hour number 3. Little Would You Rather Wednesday. We got Dear Delandra, though, when we come back.
Off the bench.
Can't wait for Dear Delandra. Get those questions inside the Bayou 4 chat. You better. They better bring it, because you know who's going to bring it? K to Z.
K to Z.
Every single time. Go to the website, ktozblinds.com. That's the website for K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. 2004, a long time ago. We were just watching highlights from 2005, and it looked like it was a little bit grainy. All right, because that was a long time ago, and you don't stay in business that long unless you're doing everything the right way, and that's what they do over at K to Z. Interior and outdoor living. What does that mean? Well, it means it can help you in both. And sometimes at the same time, when you don't even know it, like they've done for me. So go to the website today, ktozblinds.com.
Yeah, give Brandon Barton a call and his team, K to Z Interiors Outdoor Living. Talk about outdoor power shades. They go up and down at the press of a button. Turn your outdoor living space into an extension of your home. It is incredible what they can do. Interiors, outdoors, whatever it is. Give them a call or go see their brand new website, ktozblinds.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Wednesday, August 13th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 93. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have Dear Delandra, and we'll close this thing out with some Ask the Bench. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3, OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. It is quickly becoming my favorite segment of the week. It is now time for a little Dear Delandra.
Delandra.
Elite.
It's so funny. So I was trying to get all these questions. I should have told y'all during the break, but I was going to see if we could do it. 9:15. But
Hey,
we're just
you know
going to do
what?
it. No,
Hey,
we're
we can do that.
We can
This
do
is
whatever
our
we
show.
want.
We're okay. Whatever y'all want to do, but I have a few that we can do.
Hey, it is up to
What
you.
were we going to do? Big deal or no big deal?
Let's do Would You Rather.
Or would you rather?
Which one would
Let's
you
do that
rather
instead.
do? All right, so
And
Dear
then we'll do
Delandra.
Dear
That's our
Delandra.
first question.
Dear Delandra.
What would you
Let's
rather?
Delandra, would you rather do it
postpone.
here or next?
Dear Delandra coming up at 9:15 because there is a ton of questions coming in, which we do love. So we're going to have Dear Delandra. So we could do a little Would You Rather Wednesday instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect.
We don't have a would you rather thing.
I know. We probably should.
We should. I
Probably
tried to
should,
look
'cause,
for one, but I'll get one made.
I think we've done this. I know Flynn and I used to do this at nighttime.
What?
Would You Rather Wednesday?
We got the old graphic back.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
When was that graphic from?
I didn't make it. I dug it up. I knew we had one somewhere.
All right. Big sound. That's not there.
Would you rather?
Would you rather your team win the SEC but lose to your rival, or beat your rival but miss the SEC title game?
Win the SEC title. My seasons are not defined by one game.
Okay.
All right. I bet.
He was ready for that.
It's like Ohio State last year, right?
Yeah. Alabama wins national championships all the time without winning their division back in the day when there was divisions in the SEC.
Right. But 10 years from now, Matt, nobody's going to care that they lost to Michigan.
No, I don't
No
care.
doubt.
Like, Jacob Tammey is my boy. Wesley Woodyard, my boy. They talked about Kentucky beating us in 07. I don't give a damn.
I don't give up.
We
You
won
don't
a
give up.
national championship. Congrats on the win, though.
Yeah, I'm not petty. Like I want championships.
I'm Tom Petty.
Like obviously I want to beat Florida.
Ooh, lose to Florida.
Lose to Florida, but win it. Oh, we did that in 03.
Y'all did. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's before y'all really.
I didn't
really
hate him as much
Florida.
then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Championships all day. That's easy.
Steve Spurrier definitely started LSU's winning ways against Florida when he called Coach Saban and talked trash about 03. That I had never seen, and still to this day, I've never seen Coach Saban as mad as when he told the story about Spurrier calling him to talk trash about Florida beating y'all in 03. That man was fired up. You know he was fired up because he started holding his hamstring. Remember that? Mm-hmm. He was holding his hamstring as he was telling the story. Steve Spurrier, he's a reason that Florida can't beat LSU very often.
I can imagine if anybody gets under Nick Saban's skin, it's Steve Spurrier.
Yeah, I can say that.
Right, that's the guy.
Clash.
That's the one.
Delandra?
I think I would rather win a championship because, like Taylor said, my season's not defined by one game. And I think it falls into the same thing that we, make fun of other teams about, where you're like, oh, LSU's your Super Bowl,
Yeah,
and
true.
Whenever you beat LSU, they celebrate, they make cups like Texas 8-4 did.
Yeah,
and
they
I don't want
did
to. I don't want to do that. I want to have a real championship and not celebrate the fact that we beat Texas A&M because we should beat Texas A&M.
If you beat your rival, you're celebrated. If you win a championship, you're remembered.
Yes.
Ooh, look at that.
How about that?
Man.
Okay,
Great
wordsmith.
philosopher, Matthew Clayton Flynn.
Right.
Thank you. All right. Would you rather be famous for something you didn't actually do, or be completely unknown and secretly responsible for something world-changing?
I'd rather be famous for something I didn't do. Yeah.
I think I would rather be secretly responsible for something because I would feel like I accomplished something and I would be proud of myself.
Yeah,
and I don't need everybody else to affirm it for me.
Small talk's not my favorite thing in the world. So if you do something and you're really known for it, there's a lot of small talk involved in that.
In which of these
I'd rather
scenarios
just do it and then just kind of watch it play out from afar.
In which of these scenarios do I make the most money? In which of these
think I'm rich
scenarios
either
do I
way.
make the most money?
Well, you're rich either way. Right?
No,
'Cause
be
if nobody
famous
knows
for
you-
something you didn't do, or a complete unknown, but you did something.
You're
But if
unknown,
you're
but you did it,
famous-
and so you're getting some kickbacks.
It says world changing, so
If you
I'm
change the
thinking more,
world, you're getting some dollars. For
I'm saying
Got you.
maybe you came up with some cure for disease.
Again, if
You're
you
cured.
do that, you're getting dollar.
Not
bills.
if nobody knows you did it.
Somebody knows.
Somebody bought the
The
patent.
person who stole your idea knows. That's the only
Exactly.
person
There
that
we
knows.
go.
Nah, give me the money. Yeah, I don't care.
So if I'm picking, if I'm picking that I'd rather be not known for the invention that I invent, and Taylor's picking that he'd rather be famous, is Taylor the one who got famous for my invention?
Yeah, right. In this scenario,
Probably, yeah, like this.
I'm the only person that knows she did it, so she didn't get the money from it because I got the credit for it.
You can play out a lot of scenarios where it's pretty. It's going to be awful. It's an awful thing to put yourself in because, I don't want somebody else getting famous off what I did.
Right.
Right. But also, if I got a way to help people and save people without being known, that's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
I would choose that. But if I came up, if I created Google and then Taylor stole it from me and I got nothing from it,
and I'm
nobody
a billionaire
knows,
and you're sitting there. That sucks.
Every
That
time I
sucks,
try to claim that I made it, you sue me.
Right.
No, I don't.
And
want
then I
that
make
life.
even more money. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be that guy.
I know. The doggy
Seems
dog
awful.
world out there, people.
Seems awful.
Would you rather be able to talk to animals or be able to speak every language fluently?
Speak every language fluently.
Talking to animals, I guess,
It'd
but
be cool for a little bit.
Yeah.
For a week, it'd be sweet.
Yeah. Dr. Doolittle, I'm sure he has had a time. But
Animals are dumb. They're tiny brains.
Well,
what do they got to say?
I love my dog. I feel like he's probably an a-hole sometimes. We
Yeah.
don't need to have that discussion. I probably like him better that we can't communicate.
It would be pretty sweet to be able to walk around and just tell birds to come land on you and stuff.
Would be cool.
That would be.
Why?
It'd be cool.
How'd that
It'd be a
cool?
great party
What,
trick.
Are you the lady from Home Alone 2?
Yeah, you the pigeon lady in Central Park?
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
But why?
It could be like Snow White. Or
I
who
don't
is
know.
it?
Yeah, I just want to speak every language. I think
Or I
that'd
could
pretty
be
wild.
you could go into a horse racing situation and talk to the horse. Say, I need you to come third.
Sabo, how you feeling, man?
I don't win this thing. Come in third.
I don't really think they can control that, but
I think I'd want to know all the languages.
Yeah, because to Alondra's point, you go out of the country, you're instantly, you already know everything. You're good. There's no learning curve. If I want to go to Paris, I already speak French. Good. It seems way more useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to speak every language. Just think about the power that would have.
Well, I have a lot of power too. Yeah, no, I'm choosing that for sure. I'm choosing the animal thing if I could do for like 10 days. That'd be sweet. But for longevity, job opportunities, wealth building, every language.
All right, Tay, you're up.
Yeah, so would you rather, you're out in public, okay? Every time you eat, you got to wear a bib, or every time you order a drink, it comes in a sippy cup?
Bib.
Bibs
are practical, I feel like.
Bibs got to be the answer.
Bibs are absolutely practical. Like back in the day, old
it's
school. It's
embarrassing in public nonetheless, but bibs probably the answer.
Yeah, but we've all been to, any kind of like seafood crab boil type restaurant, and hey, let's throw the bib on just to, kind of be slappies.
Like the old school, like television, the people would sit down at the dinner table and they would tuck the napkin right in their collar right there.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Sippy cup feels like, it's hard to drink out of those things.
And like you're sitting at a bar with other grown adults and they give you the sippy cup. Seems bad.
Yeah. I feel like sippy cups would create intaking more gas, create more burps because, you're sipping it through the little sippy straw situation. And it's like gurgling. It's like there's a lot of water going through there. There's a lot of air going through there.
You really thought about this.
No, I just thought about it. I just think real fast.
I don't know about the old processing speed there. Would you rather trade your star player for a haul of future picks or keep them and risk losing him for nothing? So kind of like the Paul Skeens conversation. Would you rather have Paul Skeens and you're the Pirates, trade him and get 6 players that are supposed to be good? Or just let it ride, keep Paul Skeens for as long as you can, and get nothing in return?
I think the Pirates are proof that you should do the former.
You should just do the opposite of what their first instinct is?
Yes. They're just... I get it's like only his second year.
Yeah.
But it's not getting any better. And I don't really see them making any moves to get better either. Nah. So I think just let him go.
You keep him.
No,
I don't want them to keep Paul Skeens. I'm just saying, in this scenario, it's the only thing that's making you relevant. People are talking about them all the time, and that is marketing. Jerry Jones said it yesterday, out of his mouth, said all this press that we're getting is good for us. He said it. He said the thing out loud that you're not supposed to say. I'm creating this controversy because it's good for it. The Pirates, people are talking about the Pirates for the first time in a long time. And if they trade them for 6 other people, are they going to be good? Nah. They're not. Or at least they got the best player in baseball, the best pitcher in baseball, and they got eyes on him. Their club is more valuable with him on there than 6 other potentially good players.
Maybe valuable, but they're still not good.
Are they going to be good with 6 other?
Maybe
goods.
Maybe.
I got the best pitcher in baseball right now, then maybe a better team.
Well, but to your point, I don't trust them to use those assets properly that they're going to get in return anyways.
That being said, I want them to trade Paul Skeens. Don't get me wrong. But if I was them, I wouldn't.
And they're not.
Don't always get what you want.
Hey, Pirates, you don't always get what you want. Anybody got any more would you rathers before we take a break?
Yeah, I got one that Matt just made me think of. Would you rather your team be dominant for a 5-year stretch and never win anything for the next 20 years, or you want to be super competitive and once every 10 years you get a championship?
Well, you kind of are you describing LSU?
Is that LSU?
I'm describing the Dallas Cowboys because you brought up Jerry Jones.
No,
30 years.
LSU's they're going to have some championship runs, but it's not like the high end like it has been for Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State when they don't win championships.
Let's say Kalen DeBoer's terrible. Alabama tanks, okay? Would you rather
have 20 years?
For 20 years. Would you rather have the run they had and then 20 years of garbage, or be more like LSU?
The run they had was 10 years. The run they had was 10 years plus.
Yeah.
So I would not rather have a 5-year stretch with 20 years of bad.
I would not either.
I don't want that. But they had a 10, 12, 13-year stretch, maybe a little bit more, where they were the best. And I don't ever see them going 20 years, but I'll take the longevity of really good. Give me championship every 10 years. I'll take that all day because you're, besides like the tight window of 03 and 07, like you're kind of describing LSU.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you played for another one in 11. That changes the math if you win that one. Great team. You win one in 19. So you're going to win championships, but the in-betweens are kind of what we're talking about here.
The tweeners.
All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, a little Dear Delandra here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
We say it all the time, and we're going to say it again because it is factual. It's always a great time to go for dose. Right now, look, summertime might be over, but that is okay because tailgating season is starting. We all know, we all look forward to it every single year here in Baton Rouge, and there is nothing better than having the games before LSU plays on. You open up the ice chest, and you see a couple of ice-cold Dos Equis. It is here. Football season is upon us. Enjoy some Dos Equis. So go for Dos at your tailgate this year. And look, they got a website and everything.
Oh, yeah.
DosEquis.com. Flynn will tell you all about it.
Have your ID ready, though. You got to put in that info to be able to look at the website. But we are Wednesday. We're about to get, they call it hump day because we're at the top of the hill. We're looking down at the weekend. And let's get ready for the weekend. Go when you're going to the market, when you get pumping some gas, whatever it is. Get some Dos Equis. Get you 12-pack, get you 24-pack, whatever it is. Get it iced down, cold, Mexican lager. Go for Dos. Get you Dos Equis today.
There it is, the extra mile. On the border of expected and extraordinary. For those willing to go further. Like vans customized for work or play. With safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the
Friday after 5, I got here just in time.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. For a second time, you get the beautiful harmonies of Flynn and Hester. Dear Delandra.
Delandra.
I love it so much.
So good. Brings a tear to your eye.
It really does.
To a glass
Voice of an angel, one might say. Okay, so I'm excited because I get to finally, I never play Amy Winehouse on this show, and she is one of my favorites ever of all time. So I finally get to play some Amy on here. Because yeah, R.I.P. for real. She should have went to rehab. We got a question. Dear Delandra, is it wrong to play the Just Friends game if the other person has greater expectations? So this is Just Friends by Amy Winehouse.
Oh, no, not the friend zone.
I have like a follow-up question to this, but like obviously I'm not going to get the answer to it. Like, do y'all both, are we on the same page here? Like, I guess my first thing I would say is get on the same page. Like, does she know that you are just friends, or are you giving her greater expectations? You know what I mean? Like, let's define, let's DTR, define the relationship. And if you want to be just friends and she has greater expectations, then you need to let her know that, because can't be wasting people's time out here. You know, we're grown, we're adults.
Waterfalls.
We can't be chasing waterfalls. So I think that the first
I wonder if it's like a
point of order.
You enjoy being around this person.
Yeah.
You don't feel that way about them, but you know if you tell them that you don't feel that way, then you lose that person.
Yeah.
So they'll be completely out of your life.
Yeah, but still, you're that benefiting, like,
for sure. You got to tell them.
Yeah, if you actually like that person, then you have to be honest with them. And if that's if that's what the outcome is, then it just is what it is. You know, what did they say? If you love somebody, set them free. So I think it kind of is
or emotionally
wrong.
trap them.
Yeah, or manipulate them.
No. We're giving good advice on Dear Delandra.
Got it. Oh, so good communication. Got it.
I'm down with manipulation.
Yeah.
No, but I would say, if the question is it wrong to play the Just Friends game if the other person has greater expectations? Yes, if they're not aware of what's going on. But if they're aware and they have the greater expectations and they know that you just want to be friends, then that's kind of on them, you know? Like, that's on them.
Yeah.
But we're
once
adults.
somebody says that they want to be more, can you even be friends at that point?
No, I don't think so. Because it's always going to be that weird, like...
Yep, weird situation.
Yeah.
Speaking of friends, I do have a little fun fact for you.
Okay.
On the show Friends, the word friends is mentioned in every single episode. Little fun fact for you.
Did not know that.
I didn't know that. And I would say I'm a huge Friends fan. But I guess I didn't notice that or pay attention to it.
My son recently got this like book of like 300 random facts, and he's been reading it like in the car and stuff. And
a book of 300 random facts.
It's like just 300 random things.
I like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's a question and a follow-up question to this in the chat. Nookie, you're cool with friends with benefits, right? Same page. I mean, yeah, if y'all are on the same page, like that's the only thing that it is wrong if y'all aren't on the same page. But if y'all are, then whatever. Who cares? Like.
That's why it's called Friends with
Benefits.
If you're not on the same page, probably not going to be any bennies.
Right. You have to be okay with that.
Those bennies are not going to be happening.
Nope, not at all. I like this question, and I'm going to give you the song it's Chub Thumpin', Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
I can never
yeah,
say
good
it.
song.
Yeah. This is the song that I'm going to give you because I just feel like it's the right vibe for this. I'm not saying you got knocked down, but Dear Delandra is 38, too old to go back to college to get a degree in a totally different field of work and basically start my career over at 42 when I graduate.
Good question.
I don't think it's too late. I don't think it's ever too late to do anything, you know, like, because think of it this way. You can either, those 4 years are still going to go by, so you can either do what you wanted to do in those 4 years and get back up and go to college, or you can be in the same spot you were in 4 years ago and still be thinking like, oh, what if I would have went to college 4 years ago? And then you're just like putting it off. But either way, those 4 years are going to go by. Spend them the way that you want to. So like if you want to make that career change, do it. It doesn't matter if you're 38 years old, do it, because either you're going to look back and say, man, I should have made that change, or you're going to have a degree, an extra degree. Like either
I don't
way,
think it's ever too late.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at some of the most successful companies in the world, and their CEO like didn't start it until after their 40s, or didn't even like get it off the ground until they were 45 years old.
Or they dropped out of high school.
Some
of the richest people in the world dropped out of high school.
We're not
anyway,
advocating that here.
Do that.
No, it's never too late. It is never too late. Go live your dream.
I
If
tell
you
my
got a
kids-
dream, go figure it out.
I tell my kids all the time, constant and never-ending self-improvement. That's what we got. So if you want to do something, do it. Who cares what the age is? Unless you want to play like in the NFL.
yeah. If you want to play in the NFL, then you should
It's
just
too
like,
late.
yeah.
It's too late.
That's more of like a reality thing,
Yeah.
and you're not in reality.
Dang. It's tough. All right. I know we got some more Dear Delandra.
Okay, we got one more that I'm going to do because I didn't really see any serious ones in the chat. So this is the next one, and I think this one's kind of a joke too, but either way, this might be
perfect.
Good. I don't know. So this guy's got some cat scratch fever.
Okay.
Dear Delandra, my cat scratched up my sofa and my child won't stop crying. How do I save my marriage? Have you tried putting the child in rice? Like, would it stop crying if we maybe hit the reset switch? I don't know.
Every child's a little bit different. I don't know if the rice technique's going to work, but you got to figure out what's going to make them happy.
In terms of the cat, I would say get rid of the cat.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean,
I'm not a fan of cats, so like I can't relate to a cat scratching up my couch. Maybe get the cat something else to scratch. Don't they scratch
they got little poles that you can,
buy them something like that, or put the cat in like a room that's not going to scratch the sofa, or like, sometimes people cage their dogs. Not cage them, but you know what I mean.
Wow. You can also declaw the cat. Don't come at me, Peter. Don't at me.
You can declaw
but you
the
can.
cat.
That's a thing.
Don't at me, Peter.
But to
I mean, the cat in Puss in Boots, she didn't have claws, right?
Yeah.
But she was, she was a really good thief
Yeah.
because of that.
Yarn back and forth.
Yeah, I think it's fine if you declaw the cat.
And babies cry.
Babies cry.
Babies cry.
Maybe
Take the claws out. Don't have a cat.
Don't have a cat. Take the claws out. Babies cry. You made that decision. So, but saving your marriage, I don't know. Maybe get a babysitter.
Yeah.
There
might be some other underlying issues if the baby crying and the cat scratching is setting it over.
Right. So let's.
You gotta fix you. Maybe just fix you.
Not the only two issues you're
Let's
dealing
not
with.
blame the cat and the baby. So let's maybe get a babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go out to dinner, and let's talk about what's really bothering us. Because it's not the baby and it's not the cat.
Yeah.
Sit down, talk it out, and everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah. So the advice is look in the mirror. Fix you.
Yeah. Ask yourself, look intrinsically, and
blame
ask
that
yourself
cat.
what
Cat
you
didn't
did.
do nothing.
Right. Cat was an innocent bystander.
Cat's being a cat.
Okay, go
Baby's
to
being a baby.
PelicanRoof.com. That is the website for Pelican Roofing. Remember, in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, they are boots on the ground in both. Great tool they have there on the homepage, Instant Roof Quote. Type in your address, going to pull up an idea of what that roof replacement is going to cost. Also, financing options right there on the homepage of the website. 5-star reviews on the homepage of the website. So go to their website today. Pelican Roof, again, in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, boots on the ground in both, can help you with your roof, but also doing big things in the community. Nice job, Delandra. Always look forward to Dear Delandra giving you the best life advice. All right, we'll come back. More OTB on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, so we spent a lot of time talking about LSU's opening game in Clemson, South Carolina. And if you want to go to the game, but not just go to the game, but travel in style, you should go to ascend-travel.com. They plan so you can fan. What are we talking about? We're talking about everything. Every piece of your trip, right? They have different packages, and you kind of select what you're looking for. But if you're looking for a way to get to the game, if you're looking for an exclusive tailgate, if you're looking for hotel packages, if you're looking for a way to get to actually, like, once you're there to and from the game, which can be the biggest headache of the entire trip, There's no headaches with Ascend Travel. Ascend-travel.com.
Yeah, when you got a cool trip planned, you're going somewhere new you've never been before, like Clemson. Planning it can take a lot of the fun out. Like, okay, how am I going to get there? Where am I going to stay? What am I going to eat? How am I going to get to and from the game? Where do I get my tickets? They can take care of literally everything. So all you do is show up, have a great time, and cheer on the Tigers in Little Death Valley. Ascend-travel.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
I brought flowers to your door last night. I done you wrong and I wanna make it right. You say I'm not welcome here. I know it ought to be perfectly clear, but I can't help but wonder what it might be like.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. I don't know if we ever talked about this story on air, but Najee Harris, obviously talented running back, Alabama, Steelers, now with the Chargers. He had an accident on the 4th of July with fireworks.
Oh, wow.
and one got in his eye, and he hasn't been able to really open his eye since. But apparently it's getting better, and he's back doing drills.
Fireworks can take some.
I'll just tell you this, and maybe it's because like I understood the position I played. There was so many things that I was not going to do when I was playing in the NFL. Even fireworks were one of those things. Like I was nervous playing basketball. And look, we had a half court at the house. People used to come over. We had a lot of fun doing it, but I was always even nervous doing that. We played a lot of badminton. I was nervous doing that. Like I didn't go skiing. I didn't do any of that stuff because I was like, I am not about to get cut because I'm trying to go down this slope right here and have some fun. Like fireworks, I'm out. I'm not getting released because I can't open my eye because I got, shot in the eye with a firework.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, fireworks never, like I know that they're famously Jason Pierre-Paul had a firework injury,
true.
took a couple of fingers.
Yeah.
Like even that, so that was kind of made a lot of people like say, well, that's kind of dangerous. But I've never like looked at fireworks, and I should. I was like, man, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're doing a whole lot. You got to be. I feel like you got to be doing some dumb stuff with fireworks.
Well, I mean,
like you would do in high school, but like as an NFL player, kind of wild. But man, a lot of casualties out there from the firework game. But yeah, I remember it. Like so.
You kind of need your eyes to play.
Like I was in Green Bay, and we were playing the Giants a lot when Jason Pierre-Paul was like doing his thing. And man, did he lose 2 fingers? It's like 2 or 3.
Yeah, he
right?
lost 2 fingers.
A couple fingers. Yeah. He would have to play with that club. But man, like before that happened, even after it happened, he was great. Man, he was wow. He went on a run. He was dominant. So he got just blew up, and obviously spark something went in his eye. Still can't open it?
Still can't open it fully, no.
Looks like a pirate?
That'd actually be pretty cool.
It'd be intimidating.
Right?
Depth perception would be off.
Like I have to tackle a guy who's 220 pounds with an eye patch.
Yep. I wouldn't want to do it. Actually, it'd probably be pretty easy.
Just get on one side of him.
He would think you were like 3 yards away, but you're like right next to him.
How'd you like to tell your kids, like, Dad, what ended your NFL career?
Black cat.
I was about to say black cat. Black cat got me.
My bad.
Oh, it's not good. So, he's back on the field. So we'll see what happens with Najee Harris after literally, over a month. We're talking like 5 weeks of not being able to open his eye.
Just glad it didn't happen to someone on the Saints, right? Just what we need.
It does feel like something that certainly would happen to the New Orleans Saints. Their next preseason game is going to be on Sunday. It's going to be at home. They take on the Jags, and if you want to go, by the way, you can get tickets for $8 right now to go watch a little preseason football. And
$8.
So the Saints are in that. They're in that part of training camp where they've had some injuries in one position group, and that's what we talked about. They are starting to work out certain positions because of it. And you get into the preseason, I think when you're trying to find out who your quarterback is going to be and you're banged up on the offensive line, that is a doomsday scenario because now you're like, do we want the bomb squad? Do we want the Uber driver we signed earlier this week to be in with either one of our quarterbacks that's a part of this competition? Because you got to play it smart. Like you lost Penning in the first preseason game. You lost Will Clapp for the season in the first preseason game. It's like, yeah, but also we got this quarterback competition. We don't want them running for their lives, even though Spencer kind of was already. So it's like, how do we handle that? Even though we've had injuries, do we play our guys? Do we keep the one offensive line in as long as either one of those quarterbacks is in to give them a fair shot?
Yeah, the people that suffer the most are the starters.
Yeah.
They suffer the most because they're going to have to play. Now, they're not going to play them like deep into a game still, but they're going to play them. They'll get an extra drive, 2 drives, maybe 3. So nobody's going to be more pissed or disgruntled or just angry about it than those veteran offensive linemen because they're going to have to. Now, there's going to be some that they're not going to do it, but yeah, you get a lot of bomb squad action. Like, doesn't matter if it's just signed off. They're still technically professional football players. You still have to field the team in preseason. You just got to get rid of it.
You got to do it. Yeah, I mean,
you got to get rid of it.
You have to do it, but like I wonder how much more we're talking about Fuaga being in at right tackle. How much?
Well, they all need to play a lot more.
How much is Banks going to be in at left tackle? Now, Cesar Ruiz, you need to stay in there, Bo. You get some reps. You need to.
We're going to force you to be better.
Because I just don't think it's not going to be fair. Like if they go, but you got to be careful. I understand that, but it's just not going to be fair to whoever that second quarterback is, because you're really talking about threes now with the injuries that they've had. You're not talking about twos. And so much of being successful at the quarterback position is knowing that you've got it taken care of. We talk about it all the time. Like, I stole a year in the NFL just based off pass protection.
Yep.
And quarterbacks want to know, certainly, like, okay, I've got it taken care of. I can go through my progressions. I can take my normal drop. I can't drop my eyes. I don't have to drop my eyes because I can keep them up because I know we're going to have a clean pocket.
Yep.
And, like, when you're starting the other way, when you're worrying about it, I can't speak from experience. You probably can. Like, when you catch the ball and you're looking down at the rush and not the coverage, that's where you get into trouble. It's not fair for them.
And we're talking a lot about this for the quarterbacks for, like, the game scenario. There's 3 game opportunities, but there's 30 practice opportunities, and where you're not in trouble like that. You're not in threat of getting hit. And people get so wrapped up. Like, a starting quarterback position is not really won in the games. It's one of the games plus, right? Plus the practices.
Yeah.
So you have to do a lot of your evaluation off practices.
Right.
You have to take, like, you look at the body of work in the game. Like, if you have great stats in a preseason game, okay, that's great. You do what you're supposed to do, but, like, why did you have it? Was there defensive? Did they have injuries on defense? Was it the threes? Was it this and that? And it's kind of a rite of passage as a young quarterback to go into a preseason game and just get crushed. Like, it just get hit a lot. I had to do it when my 4th preseason game, my rookie year, we're playing the Titans, and Jeff Fisher was the head coach, who famously played, instead of playing his starters 3 quarters in the 3rd game, he would play them the 4th game.
Right.
And we would only play our starters for 1 drive in the 4th game of the preseason. So I'm sitting there in the 2nd, 3rd quarter with a bunch of undrafted free agents. I got my guy, one of my favorite teammates ever, Breno Giacomini, at right tackle, who was like a 5th-round pick rookie, going against Javon Curse. With Kyle Vandenbosch on the other side, going against this tackle that was a undrafted free agent from Louisiana Tech rookie, like getting destroyed.
Yeah,
it's a rite of passage.
Yeah, it is, but also y'all's starter was established. Like, Aaron was a starter.
What, they're winning competition.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that's what makes this one a little bit different. It is a rite of passage. We've all been through the preseason games where you're like, oh man, they got a nameplate on the back of his jersey just in time.
Yeah.
Because they just signed him right before the game. Like, we've all been there. But I'm just saying, like, from the competition part, like, I hope that people understand, like, right now they're battling injuries, and there's going to be some times where it doesn't look clean for these quarterbacks. And how much you can block that out and try to just go through who you are as a quarterback, but that seems easier said than done.
That's why I just, like, I warned people before the first game. Like, don't watch this game and take it, like, as the rule book. Don't take it as the Bible. Like, this is not going to tell you the story of, based on stats in a preseason game, of who it's going to be. Like, if Tyler Shough did great, looked great, did exactly what he was supposed to do, that doesn't mean he's going to be the starter. Right. It means he's still, like, competition's still alive.
Right.
But, and on the flip side of that, if he would have gone and gotten sacked 5 times, thrown 3 interceptions and looked bad, like, don't judge it off of that as well. Like, there's a whole body of work that goes into this. And this, now that injuries are starting to come into play, it's even more so. Like, that warning even, like, rings louder now, because you just don't know what you're going to get, especially with injuries and especially with guys that just worked out on a Tuesday in New Orleans, going to be playing this week in a preseason game.
All right, it's going to be the thing that we watch the closest, at least here on this show. I know a lot of people are maybe eye-hustling other positions, but for me, something we thought was a strength was a weakness in the first preseason game. Was that just because it was the first preseason game? The Chargers played in the Hall of Fame game. Maybe they were a little bit more ready to go. We'll find out. There's some Jimmies and Joes on that Jags defensive line as well. It's going to be the thing that I'll watch the closest. And, of course, depending on how they play, might tell the story on how the quarterback plays. So we'll have that for you certainly on Monday's show. Not good, though.
We watched the clip yesterday of who was the lineman that gave up?
Cesar Ruiz.
But the running back and the was it Kendrick?
Yeah,
running back and
Stone,
an incredible block,
linebacker,
an incredibly athletic, powerful pass protection punch. It looked like a Joseph Adai, like back in the day. Like Joseph Adai was like, what's the Bruce Lee, the 6-inch punch, 1-inch punch?
Yeah, whatever it was, he had.
He got that. He has that, like, he's got that power, that punch like that. He came off a play fake and like off of like a 1.5 step off the play fake, was able to punch the linebacker right in the mouth. And everybody else looked really good. The center came back, pushed his guy to the guard, and came back and cracked the guy that Kendra just said. That guy had a bad day that play. But Cesar Ruiz just made a bad step, read the defense completely wrong, and it was just the one guy. One guy. Now it's one guy. It's always just one guy, right? It's just, and it's a different name to that one guy. But on that certain play, there was a lot to be positive about on pass protection. Just one mental error. You got screwed up pre-snap by the alignment of the defensive line. They lined 3 defensive linemen up on the left side, 1 defensive lineman on the right, and then so at that point you got to start thinking. You just didn't think fast enough.
Went the wrong direction. You do that in the NFL, you get beat. That's what happened. You can't have that from a veteran player. Certainly when you're running back who hasn't played a ton. Like I said, like I saw the flashes. I get it. Like the Kendra Miller stuff, I get why you get enamored with it. And even though there's been the injuries and the back and forth with Dennis Allen and some inconsistencies, I get the flashes, and that was certainly a flash for him.
That his block right there. Yeah. I looked at it. You showed me that film. I watched it. I was like, okay, that guy's got some juice to it in pass protection. Knew his assignment, knew his role, came off a play fake and went right to the guy that was blitzing. And it was not an easy look to diagnose pre-snap. It wasn't a good, easy defensive front, but he did it. Like, he came off a play fake, read it, diagnosed the blitz, knew who his guy was, and hit him in the mouth.
Stoned him right there at the line. So, Caesar, let's go, Bo. All right. We'll wrap it up like we do every single day, getting to your questions. We'll ask the bench when we come back here, 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Get Gordon. That is a website for Gordon McKernan injury attorneys, no matter where you're at throughout the state of Louisiana. So if you're listening to us up in Shreveport, Bossier City, if you're listening to us up in Ellick, if you're listening to us anywhere in the state of Louisiana, we are talking to you. Every single area code, every single corner, the G team can help you out. So always remember, it is your area code followed by 888-8888. That is the number. You're going to have a conversation with them. They'll work through everything with you. Also, though, if you want to see what they're doing throughout your local community, because they're always doing something, it is at Get Gordon. That is always going to be the handle on all major social media. So go to the website today, see what they can do for you. GetGordon.com. Get Gordon, get it done.
About Marksville.
Yep.
Yeah, anywhere. 888-8888. Get Gordon. If you have been
About
injured.
Minden, Louisiana.
Yep.
Haynesville.
Same one.
Okay.
Personal injury attorneys. If you've been hurt, let them fight for you. GetGordon.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs. From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All down at Margie's bar, telling stories if we had one. Someone fired the old jukebox up. The song it sure was a sad one. Teardrop rolled down Bubba's nose from the pain the song was inflicting. And all at once he jumped to his feet, just like somebody kicked him. Bubba shot the jukebox last night. He said it played a sad
All right, welcome back
song.
in, OTB. Go see our friends over at All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, every single thing is available. Make sure you've got that rental reserved for your trip to see the Tigers or Saints play this fall. All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com. Let's get to some of your questions inside the Bayou Ford chat. Nope, not asking that crawfish boil question there, Daniel. Nice try.
Good try, buddy.
Not gonna do it there.
You want to know what we're talking about? You got to sign up for a little account on YouTube and watch us. Then you can see that.
Ask the bench, which unproven quarterback in college football is going to end up being the best?
Unproven?
I guess new starter.
Yeah, I know.
Arch Manning.
It probably will be
That's
Arch.
probably the answer, yeah.
Probably Arch.
Not the guy from Texas Tech, because they're returning a starter.
That's the bench. Is the bump theme just country, or is there a more specific theme? It's just country.
It's just
country. Country. I don't know. I forget what song we were singing before the show, and I was like, let's go country today, ball. That's why we did it. It's been a while.
I like Morgan Wallen is really kind of topped the list for me today. We said it. We got it in our heads now. It's going to be a Morgan Wallen type of day for us.
Probably so.
At the office. Going to be having it on. You've been 3 times, huh? 3 concerts?
3 shows, yeah.
3 Morgans?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's been 3. The one in Mobile was awesome. I told you I was at the fairgrounds there outside, late October, I think it was, and like 30,000 people were there.
Anybody cool on the walkout?
I think that's before he did the walkout.
Okay.
Yeah, it's before he did the walkout. That was years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he was big already, but yeah.
I went to the one
It was
that
Hardy
Santa
opened up for him, and that's like the Flower Shop song had just come out, like with Ernest, just come out.
Yeah. At the Santa My Boots Music Festival in this past May in Gulf Shores, he walked out by himself. So I was a little disappointed in, because it was definitely a thing by that point.
Yeah, who you going to get to walk out with you in Gulf Shores? That's not rhetorical. Just asking the question.
He walked out. He was in San Francisco recently. Walked out with Barry Bonds.
I can only think of one in Gulf Shores, and it's technically Foley. Julio Jones went to Foley High School.
Yeah, he did.
That's it.
He did. I mean, Fairhope's not that far. Maybe he could have got PR-17 ball.
Yeah, Fairhope's not far either.
You could. It's just Alabama. You could get Nick Saban walk out with you. I mean, and that's not overstating. It's not reaching. He gets the biggest and the best. He had Peyton Manning dressed up in his college uniform. For goodness sakes.
He did.
Come on, Saban.
Full uniform.
Put on your Alabama coaching gear. Walk out.
Ask the bench. A.J. McCarron said only UGA and LSU have rosters that can beat Bama, but he's only worried about LSU because of Nuss and how LSU is better at Bama. Have you ever heard anyone else talk how LSU is better in T-Town? They are better.
I think they 100% are. I don't think there's even a question.
No, they beat them in 19 there, and then a team that really honestly had no business being competitive, threw the ball in the end zone with a chance. If it's caught, they beat Alabama. Like TDP almost scored. He got caught from behind. They had a chance.
Yeah, Max threw it a little bit too high to
Besh.
Yeah,
Jack
Besh.
Yeah. So no, I never lost there. Did you?
I never lost to Bama.
Me neither.
There's a reason LSU goes to the Natty in odd years because you play at Alabama. 07, 2011, 2019.
Look at Tate. He's right. Big brain
That's
guy.
Well, the games are in New Orleans. That's why. Big games.
Hashtag
Big
Ask
game.
the Bench. Tell Greg McElroy to stop texting Ty Simpson. I don't know what that means.
We're coming for you, McElroy.
We're just coming for your number one spot, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Nookie points out we have 10 wins in Tiger Stadium versus Alabama since 1960. I know we beat them twice my time at home.
No, that can't be right.
It can't be right.
I
don't know.
probably
Maybe
think it's 10
I don't
since
know.
I've been alive.
Daniel said, "What if Bama brings Omar to this year's game?"
That'd actually be really fun.
That would be great. What a troll! That
Our
would be.
guy, Bama Gump, who's always great, says, "I never lost to Bama." Blah 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 blah. Just saying.
And it's just fact.
The 2005 Alabama team. If I'm going to talk nice about them, because my guy Roman Harper was on that team, D'Amico Ryans was on that team. Alabama fans, y'all got to give love to that team. Y'all hate on them during that time. That was a damn good football team. They were undefeated. We played them in November. We beat them in overtime in T-Town, but they were good. They're a good football
Who was the
team.
Q? Was it
Brody Croyle?
Was he
Yeah.
in 05? I thought he might have been graduated.
Yeah, LaRon Landry. Remember, almost
was that
ended
game?
him. Yeah, he was almost not with us anymore.
LaRon took a couple.
Dwayne Bowe caught a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken, in the end zone overtime. Let's call Jimbo. He'll remember. See you tomorrow.
Later.
Off the bench.
Speaking of remembering, remember there is some activity there in the Gulf of America.
A disturbance, if you will.
So you need to make sure that you get in contact with Boudreaux's. BoudreauxElectrical.com is the website. They've got over 80 generators right now in stock, ready to go. And remember, like, the turnaround's not going to take a long time. Like, they can have you ready to go here for this storm season. So if you're on the North Shore, that is 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389. Get in contact with them. Tell them that you're looking for a whole home generator. They'll come out, measure, tell you where to put it, and have it ready to go. BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Yeah, it's almost hurricane season. Well, it is hurricane season now, but it's not just for that. Like, for whatever reason, blue skies yesterday, I was on generator at my house for like 8 hours. Who knows why? So in Louisiana, you just never know it's going to happen. Have the peace of mind. Be the envy of the neighborhood. Be the one with the lights on. BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions